Hey, is it working? Yeah, it's working. Welcome, everybody, to Scotch and Smoke Rings. Good to have you on the broadcast today, and I hope you're ready for more Mortuary Assistant. When we were last here, the game was only available as a demo, but the game is now officially released. They released the full version of the game on August 2nd, which was my birthday. But I was doing other things at the time, and I didn't have a chance to get back to it. But we are here now to get back to it, and I can't wait. Now, the thing is, the full released version of the game changes some of the beginning, which we kind of already played through the demo. So this, my mic is working, right? Yeah, it's working. So we're going to start from the beginning again, and there will be moments of new content and moments of things that we've seen before up until we get past that point and we go on to further explore the game. But this is Scotch and Smoke Rings, and the way Scotch and Smoke Rings works is for the first hour of the broadcast, you have questions and I have answers. It's Q&A time here on the Oxhorn channel. Whatever you want to talk about, I am here to chinwag. Good to have everybody on the program today. We're live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. On Facebook today, it's good to see Toby, Josh, Logan, Eli, and on YouTube, it's good to see all of the regulars and the members and the Patreon subscribers today. Fishkey, first in the chat, says, oh, hell yeah, this is a great choice. Curious why you went with this over Madison, though. I went with this over Madison. First of all, I never officially committed to Madison, but I went with this over other options because I wanted to see how the story resolved. I was enthralled by it when I played the demo, and I want to see how it continues. So since we already played the demo, we are going to... we're going to play with this one. We're going to move on to the full game. Josh Bunton says, how did you burn your hand? No. Oh, Eli on Facebook says, hi, Ox, I flash burned my hand, but is okay. How was your day? Eli, sorry to hear that you burned yourself. Thanks for coming by. I hope you're feeling better, and I hope you feel... cured soon. I'm having a great day today. I've gotten my lore video done for the weekend already. I just got to upload it, put in all the metadata, get the thumbnail put together, all the finishing touches. But the content itself is done, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. We get to explore dialogue options that I think most players don't actually get to see in their playthrough of Fallout 4, of the primary plot of Fallout 4. Because that's what we do. We explore all options possible in my story. And so that's what we get to enjoy over the weekend. And Scotty P, Kit Cowling, Craig Euler, Automatic Beats, Cliff Sains, John DeGM Biradino, Kit Cowling, Sean Fernango, Trevor Robb, Edoji, Barry LeCount, Irvin Chadwick, Jersey, Jeff Day, Vicky T, 200 Angel, Chininator, Jack Beaver, Robbie Savy, and Adrian Parker with the first super chat of the day says, hey Ox, thanks for making my 21st birthday a bit more special this past Monday. I'm finally able to drink with you all, so cheers. Well, Adrian, a happy 21st again. Glad you're with us today, and I'm glad you're able to tip a glass on your 21st, now that you're 21, with something a little bit stronger than seltzer water. Cheers. Eric Rodriguez with a super tip. Thank you very much, Eric Rodriguez. Lucky Babcack says, I've been waiting for you to continue this game. I can't wait. Thank you, Lucky. I can't wait either. Heather Bushik says, hey, Ox, I'm going to school for emergency medical technician later this month, and I'm very excited. Best wishes to you and your family and friends. Thank you, Heather. Congratulations on the upcoming schooling, and I hope it works out for you. Mr. Master Chief says, hey, Ox, I was wondering, have you ever tried any Call of Duty games? I played Call of Duty 4 years ago when it first came out. I was working in gaming at the time, and everyone in the office was playing it. And though I had never played a competitive multiplayer first-person shooter before, I dove in feet first and had a good time with it. But I haven't played a Call of Duty since. Jocelyn Ryan, a Gold Ox and a member for 26 months, says, doing some Vault research for our tabletop playthrough, and of course, Fallout Shelter isn't canonical. Searched Vault 404, however, Error not found. Cheers, Ox. Well, thank you, Jocelyn. Vault 404 would not be found. That'd be funny if they ever put that into the game, where there's a canonical Vault 404 that just can't be found. That'd be great. But yes, it would be very difficult for Fallout Shelter to be canonical because there's no story. And essentially the story is whatever story you tell in your playthrough because you're building your own vault. You're giving it its own number. All right, my cat is freaking out here. I got to let him out. Hold on. All right, Chowder. Yes. Want to go outside? Come on. Chowder. I tell you what, that cat. He is just a noisy kitty cat sometimes. The annoying thing is that I had my door open. I tried to get him out, and I was like, you want out? You want out? I'm about to start my show. But no, he chooses the moment when I'm live on camera to start scratching at the door to get on out. Daniel Randley on Facebook says, evening, Ox and all. Hope we are well on this fine afternoon. I'm feeling great. Hope you are too. Glad you're here. Jake Benz says, happy Thursday once again, Ox and all. Tonight's drink of choice is Game of Thrones Cardew Gold Reserve Single Malt Scotch. I didn't know there was a Game of Thrones branded scotch out there. Sounds interesting. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Kyle with a donation of stars on Facebook says, Achilles on his deathbed, realizing they would lose the war. Defeat hurts. Defeat. D-A-F-E-E-T. Achilles on his deathbed. Defeat. Oh, God. Kyle, that's lovely there. Thank you for the contribution. Julian Z says on YouTube, hi Ox, so good to see you on the Scotch and Smoke Rings. Hope you're well. Can't wait for Mortuary Assistant. It was terrifying. Do you think you'll still get jump scared at the beginning, having played it, lol? I don't know. I think so. When I was reading up on it, I read that there are scripted moments throughout the story where there are jump scares and certain supernatural events that happen, but that there are also randomized stuff put in that only happen based on your movements in the office. So I don't think some of those are predictable, which means we might get some more jump scares that we can't foresee. Plus, I only played the demo and they finished the game. Robbie says on YouTube, hi Ox, how is evening? What is your favorite quest in Fallout 4? My evening is going very well. My favorite quest in Fallout 4, aside from the primary plot, which is amazing, is it's got to be some of the Diamond City subplots are really interesting. And I love that they put so many different side quests and hidden quests in Diamond City because it fleshes out the city as its own unique space. But aside from Diamond City quests, I really enjoyed the Cabot House at the Parsons State Insane Asylum. Because you didn't expect it, right? You didn't know that the story was going to go in that direction until it does. So it was a lot of fun. Julian Z says also, did they fix them and us, or is your save ruined? I wasn't able to get it working, so no, they did not fix them and us. But I'll try it again. It's probably just, I don't know, a save issue. Well, I mean, obviously it's a save issue, but I wonder if it's due to like a hardware or a software or a driver thing. I can try to tinker with it, but I don't know. I'll keep trying. Alt Grendel with a super chat says, hi Chowder. I'm sure he says hi back, but he's too preoccupied with his own little life right now. The world revolves around Chowder. That lesson I have learned. Jake Benz with a donation of stars on Facebook says, I didn't know there was either, but it was a gift from a dear friend as a thank you for helping her move this week. Oh, that was really kind, Jake, that you were able to help your friend move. And it sounds like you got paid dividends with a good bottle of scotch. Licho with a super tip. Thank you very much, Licho. Now, I do have some good news that many of you will be happy with. I have been working on my merchandise, And I think I've got a new artist and that we're going to be able to crank out some new designs soon. Again, no promises. This is all still work in progress. Everything is tentative, but I've had some really good conversations today, and we've written up some plans, and I think we should have some new designs in the shop soon. Additionally, I've heard some commentary from people saying that it's kind of difficult to navigate my shop, and you're right, it is, and that's kind of due to the limitations of the platform that I'm using. But the platform is going to be undergoing changes in the near future from everything that I've heard, and I'm hoping that that's going to make navigation a bit easier. So cross our fingers that the shop is going to be easier to purchase from and that the new designs go well. I can't wait to share those with you. Carol Ann says, I don't play scary games because I'm a big chicken. But watching Ox and being with the chat is helping me get through these games. I mean, to be honest, I have more fun with scary games playing with all of you watching. It's less, like I wouldn't play this game on my own. Like if it was just me alone in my dark office, no one in the house, with nothing but a cigar and a glass of scotch, this is not what I would be doing. I know better than that because I kind of value my sleep. But when I've got people who are experiencing it with me and I can actually talk with them, it's easier somehow. I don't know why, but it's easier. But there was one game that I actually downloaded and tried to play in preparation for today's show, and it was a bit much. It's called Backrooms 1998, I think. And it was developed by just one guy. It was recommended on the broadcast. The reason I heard of it is because somebody came onto the chat and told me about it. So I bought it and downloaded it. It was super cheap. I think like $10 or something like that. I forget. And I played about 30 minutes of it. And it was disturbing. You know those kind of horror games where... Okay, there's a difference between the horror games that have the jump scares and the psychological terror moments, but it moves along by plot, and you've got some pacing, it has some sort of structure, and somehow the structure of the plot kind of makes it less scary. I guess subconsciously it's because you know that there's this overarching design. And that makes you feel safe. Like, even if you know that there's a scripted death coming or something like that, you know that it's all part of some plan. But this Backrooms 1998 game that I was playing, I didn't get that feeling at all. I just kind of felt like there was this crazy, fetus tentacle monster spouting blood out of its mouth, just hunting me. And there was no one holding my hand. So it was, I was disturbed by it, and I chose not to play it today for that reason. So maybe I'll try and revisit that game a little bit later. But for right now, I think I want to stick with things that have a little bit more of an overarching plot. Jake Ben says, with a donation of stars on Facebook, does this mean those wishing for Oxhorn body pillows finally get to see it? Lol. No. Again, there are no Oxhorn body pillows in production. We're talking things like shirts and other, normal merchandise. Giant effigies of me that you can wrap your legs around. That's just not in the cards ever. Sorry about that, Jake, if that's a disappointment. But yeah, we're going to keep away from the Oxhorn body pillows. Clark says, hey, Ox, what are you smoking tonight? And do you have plans to play something special for your episode 666? People keep bringing that up. I don't know what it would be. And I feel like no matter what I would choose, it would be a bit of a disappointment. I'm already playing really scary games on this channel for Scotch and Smoke Rings. So what could I possibly play on episode 666 that I've been avoiding that I have to crack out in time for that episode? I don't even know. So maybe you guys can give me some suggestions. What would be an appropriate way to celebrate episode 666? Give me your thoughts. IMG Snap became a Silver Ox and a member for 2 months. Thank you very much, IMG Snap. Alt Grendel says, I just finished writing my book on penguins. My girlfriend says I should write it on paper. I feel sorry for those penguins there, my friend. But maybe they just felt it was tickles. Maybe they just thought it was tickles and they're overall happy. Cliff Sains, a Bronze Ox and a member for 25 months, says, you are a legend. Thank you for all of you that you do, Ox. Thank you, Cliff Sains, for coming by today and for the very kind comments. Adrian Parker says, what is your favorite scary game that you've played on Scotch and Smoke Rings? That would have to be Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation struck the perfect line between survival horror and a good lore-filled rich story. Because half the time I was scared out of my pants trying to avoid this horrible alien who was legitimately terrifying. And the other half of the time I was immersed in the architecture of the spaceship and going into these old terminals and navigating the interesting puzzles and reading the lore of the aliens universe. So it was a great mix, and that's probably one of my more favorites that I've played on the program. Rachel says, will it be more Ox-centered merch? I still want a shirt that says something like, so the quest marker says go this way, so we're going to go the other way? I do that. Do I do that too much? When I'm live streaming games, do I go in the opposite direction of the quest marker just to see what's there? I do, don't I? Some of the merchandise is going to be related to topics that we've discussed on the channel. In fact, I don't believe I have any Fallout specific ideas in mind. So yeah, it will be concerning things we've talked about on stream and about me as a streamer, I guess. Oak Tree Holler with a super chat on YouTube says, I just started smoking from a pipe. Do you like? I did like. My first smoking experience was with a tobacco pipe. And, when I was in college, I started collecting tobacco pipes. I even made my own tobacco pipe using briar wood. I carved it out. It was a lot of fun. But the reason I stopped smoking tobacco pipes is mainly because they're just more difficult. It's more difficult to get a good, pleasant smoke out of a tobacco pipe than it is a cigar. With a cigar, if you get a good one, they're expertly crafted and each stick is ready to smoke as soon as you cut it and set it on fire. With a tobacco pipe, you've got to clean it before each new bowl of tobacco. You've got to make sure that the tobacco itself is not too dry and it's not too wet. The tobacco has to, be on that perfect line of not too wet and not too dry. But then also you've got to pack it into the pipe correctly. You can't just sprinkle it in. You can't grab a wad and twist it in. You've got to pack it in a correct way. Otherwise it's going to get too bitter or it's going to burn too hot. And 9 times out of 10, I would get tongue bite, which is that acidy feeling on the tip of your tongue that you get if you smoke a pipe incorrectly. And it wasn't pleasant and I didn't enjoy it. And so I transitioned to cigars, and every now and then I'll have a bad cigar. But most times they're pretty well packed, or pretty well rolled, which means that I enjoy the experience. Kyle Warfield on Facebook with a donation of stars says, Peppa Snuff shirt? Evil Baby shirt? Okay, the Peppa Snuff one I get because it was in the Sherlock Holmes and that became a thing. Peppa Snuff? Sherry, don't forget the Peppa Snuff. But the Evil Baby? What's that reference to? Has there ever been an Evil Baby on this program? I just don't think there ever has. So I don't know why that one would fit. But yeah, maybe the Peppa, who knows? We'll see. Kyle Warfield with a donation of stars says, Backrooms 98 Monster is part of the story if you pay attention. The game's pretty short, though. Not the best for Scotch and smoke rings. Really? Okay. Well, maybe I should play through it and see if it's a... Well, I'll try it again. Maybe I'll see if I can get... I only played about 30 minutes of it. Jake Benz with a donation of stars on Facebook says, tongue bite is the worst feeling you can get from both pipe and cigar sometimes. Yeah, it's possible to get tongue bite from a cigar if you smoke it too fast. So you take 1 or 2 puffs every other minute or so, and that's a good pace for smoking a cigar. Vince M on YouTube with a super chat says, Evening Ox, possible merch idea, leather wallets with your logo. Cheers. That's a good idea. I don't really have a logo, though. That's the problem. My icon for my YouTube channel is just a painting of my face. And that doesn't really work well as a logo, like to emblazon on some leather. Maybe that means I need to come up with a logo. What would my logo even be? I would think Derby, but then everyone would just say, oh, I love that clockwork orange shirt you're wearing. Laneberry says, can I get a shout out for Sarah Reger? She's stuck at work instead of here with us for a nice surprise later. Absolutely. Shout out to Sarah Reger. Hopefully her workday has gone well. And Sarah, if you're watching the replay, hope you had a great day at work and that you're enjoying the broadcast today. Thanks to both of you. Then Soviet Rainbow gave a super sticker tip. Thank you very much, Soviet Rainbow. And then XO Peachy became a Bronze Ox. Thank you, XO Peachy. Jocelyn Ryan says, there was the giant fetus baby in Resident Evil Village. There was that. It was creepy and disgusting. Yes, I'll give you that. Man of Warb says, ever heard of the press X to Sean meme? I have heard that. Yeah, it was from the Dark Waters or something. Heavy Rain or something like that. I think I actually bought that game and played it to see if it was appropriate for the program, and I got bored really quickly. But I did get to the Sean. But the meme is from the glitch where he just keeps on saying Sean. Ghost Boner, a Silver Ox says, been a while since I last tuned in. Nice to know that no matter how long the hiatus, there will always be a body pillow discourse waiting for us. I mean, it's been a while. I feel so bummed that we've broken our record. So thank you for that one, Jake. Was that Jake or Kyle on Facebook? No, that was Jake. Thanks, Jake. Yeah, the chat has been very good, and they haven't mentioned things like the body pillow or the nipple tassels or anything else. Well, great, and now I'm listing more ideas for you to talk about. I should stop. But those topics have been off limits for a while, but now I start mentioning merch, and someone has to bring up the body pillow. So, well, sorry to disappoint you, Ghost Boner, but it's good to have you back on the program. Robert C. Sirma, a member for 32 months and a Bronze Ox, says, when I think gaming in 666, I think old Doom. I could play some of the old Doom games, though I don't know if I would be any good at them. I've played all the new Doom games, though, so that's already checked off the list. Justin Rice, a member for 25 months and a Silver Ox, says, holy 25 months. Been loving the content lately, Ox. Lighting up a brick house for tonight. Cheers. Awesome, Justin. One of my favorite brands of cigar, Brick House. Hope you enjoy it. Rachel, with a super chat, says, if you had to make a list of your top 5 enemies, what would it be? Demonetization, non-canonical power armor, radios, microphones, your internet provider, or wolves? I mean, just in terms of enemies that I absolutely hate with fire, it would be my ISP. I hate them with a great burning passion. And then, of course, demonetization. Demonetization is the bane of any YouTuber. Those are both really good calls there, Rachel. Wolves, I have a love-hate relationship with them. I hate them when I see them, but after killing them, I feel better. So, I don't know. But yes, wolves they're nasty. No one likes wolves. Phil with a super tip. Thank you very much, Phil. And then Heather Bushik says, hey, Ox, when are you going to play the Resident Evil 8 DLC? Thank you for your time. Great question. I don't know. Maybe sometime soon. When I think about it, I guess I just didn't think about it for today. Yeah, well, I guess we can gauge the chat's response if people want to see the DLC to Resident Evil 8. Man of Warb says there's a Press X to Sean mod for Fallout 4. I'm sure there is. There's a mod for anything for Fallout 4. Jocelyn Ryan says, Scotch and Smoke Rings episode 666 should be Oxhorn doing a run-through on Fallout 76 with Atomic Shop goodies. Dolphin Power Armor playthrough would be his personal hell. Yeah, look, I don't want to actually visit hell, right? And what you've described right there would be actually visiting hell for me. So that's not going to happen. But maybe we can visit a fake fantasy hell, something with like demons and blood, because I'm down with demons and blood, just not dolphin power armor. I've got boundaries. I do. KT Beaverhausen says, hi, Ox, may I have your permission? Ask your permission to share a fundraiser I just created for my cat to your Twitter for others to see. I'm sorry for the poor taste, but I'm at the end of the road with options. Well, KT Beaverhausen on Twitter, I don't think I can stop you or anything like that. So you're welcome to tweet anything you want, and if you want to @ me, you're welcome to @ me. Yeah. So yeah, you're more than welcome to do that. OTF, and by the way, I hope your cat feels a lot better. I'm sorry to hear that your cat is in a bad time right now. OTF Carletto 42 with a super tip. Thank you very much, OTF Carletto. JTS 79 says, a compromise, a neck pillow that you can inflate to treat neck pain. It has a pic of Ox with his arms wrapped around hugging your neck. Oh, that is sweet. You know, if they ever have that as an option, I will consider it. Jake Ben says, well, I had to break the silence, Ox, lol. Thanks anyway, Jake, for that. Then he says, recently I've switched from nice fat cigars to cigarillos. I highly recommend buying ones with wooden tips. Well, to each their own, Jake. But cigarillos with wooden tips are not my particular favorite. Any cigar with a wooden tip or a filter or anything like that, it's not my cup of tea. I also don't like giant cigars that are so thick that, you know, you gotta, your mouth gets sore after them. This is the perfect size. It's a good Churchill sized. It's got an excellent gauge. It's the perfect length. You don't, you know, crane your neck trying to open your mouth to smoke it. And you don't have that constant, the problem with tips for any cigars is that they build up tar in the actual tip itself as you smoke it. And so every now and then you'll get this sort of runny drip of tar that has built up in the plastic or wooden tip, which I don't know if this ever happened to you, but it's happened to me and it really turned me off to any sort of filter or tip that you can put on a cigar. So this is what I prefer, but I'm glad you found something that you like. Kyle Warfield says the Resident Evil 8 DLC doesn't come out until October. Oh, okay, well then I didn't miss anything. Well, then when it comes out, we'll consider tackling it. Lav Lunacy on YouTube says, would you ever go back and do lore series on live stream games you've completed? Red Dead Redemption 2, Cyberpunk Outer Worlds are a gold mine of lore. I could. I would. I have considered it. In fact, I created about 5 or 6 Outer Worlds lore videos, and even though the Outer Worlds is a gold mine of lore, the lore videos are just not well received. I experimented with them on my channel, and honestly, I'm just not interested enough in the universe to dedicate, well, what would be years of my life to producing lore videos on that particular game. I enjoyed The Outer Worlds as a streaming game, a game that I could play through in its entirety and savor all of the bits and pieces of it. But for something where I dive deep into the lore, I just don't think there's really enough there for me. Now, Cyberpunk, they did a really good job of world building, but as a CD Projekt Red game, I have serious issues with the way that they tackle lore throughout the game. And it's the same problem that I had with The Witcher 3 when we played that. So unlike with Fallout, where every location has its own unique existence of lore, with Cyberpunk and with The Witcher 3, they've got a pool of lore. And what they'll do is they scatter that pool throughout the world feel more full. So, you know, by my 4th or 5th live stream of Cyberpunk, I was encountering the same pieces of lore over and over and over again that we had already read. And it's much harder to craft a story based on a location tied to that lore when you find that same piece of lore in a variety of different locations. That, I think, is a fundamental weakness to the way that they do world building in CD Projekt Red games. Now, where Cyberpunk excels is at their short little side quests, each of which tell their own story, and some of which are actually quite moving and impressive. I could certainly do a series of side quests. Now, Red Dead Redemption 2 was just perfect. If a game can be perfect, that game was perfect. And it's so perfect that I'm intimidated about starting a new lore series on that game because I would want to do it justice. And I don't know, as a perfectionist, I would probably spend too much time trying to do it justice. Also, I have a problem in that I've never played Red Dead Redemption 1 because it's never come out on the PC yet. So, yeah, I don't know. It's something that I've considered. I love Red Dead Redemption 2. It's one of the best games I've ever played. I would love to do a lore series on it. I just don't know if now is the right time. Okay, I need to catch up here. Julian Z with a super chat says, Ox, you do need a logo. Maybe a vault door gear outlined with you centered in a vault suit, derby, beard, cigar, in Vault Boy art style or something similar. Yeah, I mean, I like it. The key about a good logo is that it's simple, right? It's simple. It's not too elaborate. People don't have to stare at it to figure it out or to take in all of it. You see it. It's impressive. You remember it. And I've never really come up with a good logo. Years ago when I was doing my Warcraft stuff, I had an animated logo that I made. And it was just like this ox head wearing a derby, smoking a cigar. Or a pipe, actually. Was smoking a pipe. But that was too complicated. And it was hard to... It wouldn't work well on merchandise. Trevor Robb says, "Hey Ox, crappy day after one of my reporters/staff was targeted by a neo-Nazi group as part of their summer hit list. Ugh. Hope all is well. Cheers." You're kidding me. They have a summer hit list? Do these people not have lives? Do they not work? Do they not go to school? Do they not raise families? Is this how they spend their time, coming up with summer hit lists, and they target reporters and what? I'm sure medical workers is I've heard reports of them being targeted as well. I don't even want to talk about it. It's just breaks my heart. The state of our world right now. OTF Carletto 42 became a bronze ox. Thank you, OTF Carletto. Brandon Beltfed says, "Anyone know what Megatron's favorite muscle is to work out?" His Bicepticons. Cheers! We're drinking Scotch today. Today I'm drinking some Glenlivet. I think it's 12 years old. And of course, rum and Coke. Oh, that makes it better. Thank you, Brandon Belfett. Axon Media Seattle says, "Ox, how about old school Diablo 1 for episode 666? I think it's still on GOG. That's actually a really good idea. I don't know how far I would get, but that would be fun. Ethan H. on YouTube says, "Started playing Horizon Forbidden West. Holy cow, it's good. Can't wait for your playthrough when it comes out on PC in 2032, lol." Yeah, well, whenever that happens, I'll be sure to tackle it. Whatever Tube says, "Ox, HBO is making the Last of Us TV show. Your thoughts? Not to take away from Fallout, Enclave in Hollow Earth, play on, good sir, and God bless." Thank you, whatever Tube. Having never played the Last of Us video game, I have very little that I can say about the TV show. It seems like turning games into TV shows is becoming a popular thing, due in part, I think, to the success of the Witcher TV show. More power to them. I hope it's produced well and received well. I hope they do a good job. Rachel says, "How many optometrists does it take to screw in a light bulb? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Thank you, Rachel. Anyone who's ever sat for an eye exam will get that, I'm sure. Jake Benz with a donation of stars on Facebook says, "My Havanas were big ones, but they'd give me TMJ. Lol." Well, TMJ, is that like lockjaw or something? Well, Jake Benz, I'm glad you were able to enjoy your Havanas. Danny with a donation of stars. Thank you very much, Danny. Jake Benz says, "Wacky fact, Red Dead Redemption 1 is actually the sequel to Red Dead Redemption 2. It is indeed. But there is an entire chapter dedicated to John, and I would love to be able to do a lore series where I have some insight into the future of John and his family based on the decisions he makes in Red Dead Redemption 2. Kyle Warfield says, "I think a Vault Boy style U would be a good logo." I mean, maybe that'd be fun. I can't do anything that's too Fallout, right? Because of copyright. So I can't do like a Nuka-Cola bottle or a Vault Boy or anything like that. I got to have my own thing. Even though I made my name with Fallout, I've done things in the past like Warcraft, and I've got a bunch of other games I'm playing, so I'd have to come up with something else. Jake Ben says, "I've never been targeted, to be honest. Usually yelled at by drug addicts and entitled Karens in the hospital. Sigh." Yeah, that's bad enough. I don't know anyone who works in healthcare. I did for a while, but I don't know anyone today who works in healthcare. But from everything that I've seen, it just must be an absolute nightmare. I think during the pandemic, the height of the pandemic, where there was all of the anti-vaxxers and the no-masking crowd and all of that, who just made life a living hell for healthcare workers. I'm hoping things will get a little bit better. No Name says, my girlfriend told me she was leaving me because I keep pretending to be a transformer. I said, no, wait. I can change. Thank you, No Name. Lieutenant Dangle says, Ox, I need some cigar advice. Bachelor this week. I need some cigar recommendations. What do you think about the Davidoff Signature Series? Something mild, but not too mild. Well, there are so many brands of cigars out there that there's no way that I'm going to be able to be well versed on all of them. The Davidoff brand, in my opinion, I don't have one because I've never tried it. But if you want something that's mild but not too mild, I don't know, because you don't want something that's too mild. You don't want something that's grassy. You know, when cigars drift into the too mild category, they can taste a bit grassy, and I've always hated those. But something that's medium-bodied but with a good Connecticut leaf wrapper is just that perfect zone for me. I can say that a Brick House is really good. I recommend them pretty often. Nub cigars tend to be pretty good, short and sweet. Oliva, Rocky Patel, it's hard to go wrong with them. Yeah. That's what I would recommend. Digital Blender Studios with a super tip. Thank you very much, Digital Blender Studios. Clayton Hill says, it's been a long time since I've caught you live. It's good to see you happy and healthy. It was cool to watch you play Stray. It was a great game. Thank you, Clayton Hill. I'm glad you made it to a live broadcast. I really enjoyed Stray, and I hope I get to play more games like it in the future. Greg Williams says, my boss told me to have a good day, so I went home. I'm here all night. Tip your waitress, he continues. Well, thank you for that one, Greg. Michael Yang says, not my joke, but how do you make holy water? Boil the hell out of it? A lot of ways that one could have gone, but I liked that resolution. Thank you, Michael Yang. Digital Blender Studios says, thank you for all you do, Ox. Your videos have helped my lore research for my Fallout fan films. You're awesome. Well, thank you, Digital Blender Studios. I'm thrilled to hear that we've got other creative people in the chat working on their own passion projects. And I hope your fan films are well received. Good luck, my friend. Brady Jables says, I was going to tell a fart joke, but it stinks. Your Fallout 76 vids encouraged me to play again. All right, well, I'm glad they did, Brady Jables, and thank you for that contribution to the dad jokes of the day. Jake Ben says, one of my nurses on our staff list had interesting things like that happen. And then he continues, Olivia Connecticut Reserves are always a good choice for mild cigars. Thank you for that one, Jake. Yeah, I don't think I could do healthcare. Major props to those who do it. No Name says, life is all about perspective. The sinking of the Titanic was a miracle to the lobsters in the ship's kitchen. Yes, there are a lot of perspectives you can have about nearly anything that happens. Thank you for that reminder. And then John DeG Amberadino says, thoughts on the Control/Alan Wake lore? Also, designing a simple Oxhorn logo is a must. So many possibilities for new merch. Yeah, I need to find a good, maybe I should just go on to Upwork or something. I'll figure something out. Thank you for that one, John DeG Amberadino. As for Control/Alan Wake, I really love the universe that they've put together there. I could probably get lost in creating lore videos for that particular franchise. How well they would be received is a big question. It's kind of niche. And I do like niche stuff, but I also got to make a living and make videos that pay the bills. So I don't know if it would be too niche. Toxic Sean says, hey, Ox, you missed my birthday wishes to you in the Halo stream. Happy belated birthday, my friend. Sorry I missed it earlier. Cheers, mate. No worries, Toxic Sean. Thank you so much for coming by to let me know again. I appreciate it. Tilly donated 5 Oxhorn memberships to the community. Awesome. Thank you, Tilly. Congratulations to Cowboy, Rabini0, 427, Kevin, Andre Reed, and Legray Faraway. Congratulations to all of those who got an Oxhorn membership, and thanks again, Tilly, for your generosity. Jocelyn Ryan says, had a pillow fight with death the other day. Thought I could win easily, but he beat me easily. I guess I wasn't prepared for the repercussions. The repercussions. It's how you say them, really. Thank you for that one, Jocelyn. Ryan Jackson says, where do you want Fallout 5 to take place? Canada or Mexico would be a lot of fun, or the Pacific Northwest. Jake Ben says, the red noses we had from masks were no longer scars, but badges of honor, lol. I imagine. And then Crystal Sharp on Facebook says, what's your opinion on legitimate terror games? Not like The Quarry, but ones that scare you and fuel nightmares? Crystal, we have played a few of those on the program before. Visage was one of them, and we're about to play a pretty scary one today, so I hope you're going to stay tuned. Robin with a donation of stars says, can you give a happy birthday to my daughter, Cora? She's 10 and she watches you. Thank you, Robin. Happy birthday to Cora, who turned 10. I hope you have a wonderful birthday, and thank you for watching. Julian Z says, Ox, did you see the 1-to-1 glass Nuka-Cola bottle and bottle caps Bethesda gear will drop soon? If not, I just sent you a tweet about it. Will you buy them? I did see them, and I'm conflicted because I've gone through this entire thing. I went through the files in the game of what the actual rocket bottles look like in Fallout 4 and Fallout 76, and then I painstakingly went through all of the different Etsy creators to find somebody who could create a Nuka-Cola bottle that would match. Then when they sent the email about the bottles, I looked at the bottles and they didn't look like they came as close to matching the original bottles from the game files as some of the ones that I found on Etsy. And now I'd probably have to buy one and take a look at it in person just to see if it fits. But I don't know. I think I would rather have something that more closely approximates the bottles from the game than something that's officially Bethesda. But I'll take a look at it. Again, I will probably get one to answer your question and give it its due diligence, I suppose. Fishkey says, great to see you this Thursday. Here's a logo idea for you, Oxhorn. An ox on the phone, a.k.a. on the horn, smoking a cigar, bowler hat on his head. I like it. It's clever what you did with being on the horn there. Yeah, I like that. Heather Bushek says, hey, Oxhorn, have you heard about the New York City putting out a PSA in case of a nuclear attack? Other major cities have as well. Yeah, I talked about that a couple of weeks. I think it was last week, And it's disturbing that we are in times where that is seen as necessary. Man of Warb says, I'm currently replaying Mass Effect Legendary, where I'm making all the wrong possible choices. You'll have to let me know how that goes. Sounds like a lot of fun, though. Trevor Robb says, being a reporter, especially a female or person of color, is tough. Even here in Canada, as populism is on the rise. Sorry to bring the conversation down, lol. Thanks, Ox. Well, you're welcome, Trevor. Sorry to hear that, and I imagine that that is the case as well. JTS79 says, a man is hospitalized after a horrific car accident. He says, doctor, I can't feel my legs. The doctor replied, I know, I amputated your arms. Oh, that's dark. That's a dark one. Jake Benz with a donation of stars on Facebook says, 6:30 is hands down the best time on the clock. Well, it's definitely the hands down time on the clock. But is hands down the best time on the clock? Or is it hands down the best time on the clock? Matter of perspective, I suppose. Efowlik says, what do you call a botched circumcision? Circumcision. What do you call a botched circumcision? A ripoff. David Harder on YouTube says, evening, Ox. Can't stay long because of a raid in Final Fantasy 14, but this is a stream I'll definitely have to catch up on after my interview tomorrow. Well, thank you for stopping by to say hi. Good luck with your raid tonight, and I hope you enjoy the broadcast tomorrow after your interview. Jake Hudson says, hey, Oxhorn, it's 3:47 a.m. here in the UK, lol. Well, many thanks to my friends across the pond who are staying up late to watch the program tonight. For those of you who can't, there is always the replay, but I'm glad you're here, Jake. Ian Chamberlain says, always a pleasure. Let there be good vibes tonight. I'm hoping for good vibes and scary vibes, and I'm sure we'll get all sorts of vibes tonight. Jake Benz with a donation of stars on Facebook says, did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, no atmosphere. Another technically correct one. Heather O'Malley says, my interview the other day went well. Congratulations, Heather. I'm glad it went well. I hope you get exactly what you want out of it. Let us know if that's the case. All right, folks, we got about 14 minutes left. 14 minutes, and then we start the game. Angela Ainsworth says, hi, Ox, you're awesome. Why the name Oxhorn? Great question. And, you know, it's one of those things that sort of happens on the internet when you are a gamer, I guess. I was playing, all right, I think I've told this story before, but years and years ago, right out of high school, before I went to college, I played a massive multiplayer online RPG called Dark Age of Camelot. In that game, I sided with a faction called Hibernia. They were the Celts. I would have gone Midgard, but my brother and his friends were playing on Hibernia, so all right, I'll go Hibernia. And the only really kind of frightening monster creature on Hibernia was the Furbolg. And the Furbolg is kind of like a giant with big, you know, sort of giant features, I suppose. And I made my character a Furbolg hero, and the hero class could transform into a giant stag during combat to get like a health buff and all of that. So I called my Furbolg hero Staghorn because he had stag horns on his head, right? Very creative, I know. So then we started hearing about this new game that was coming out that was going to upend the MMO industry, and it was called World of Warcraft. And, you know, me and my friends, we were all big Blizzard fans at the time, having played all of the original Warcraft games and the StarCraft games. We were super excited. Then World of Warcraft comes out, and it was otherworldly. Like, the ease of gameplay, the graphics, even though they were stylized, it was just an immense improvement compared to every other MMO that was available at the time. And there were a lot of them. You know, there was Ultima Online and Asheron's Call and EverQuest and all sorts of stuff. And, you know, EverQuest even today still has a huge community. But the style and the polish of World of Warcraft at the time was just something else. So my friends and I all moved to World of Warcraft. And I wanted something similar to what I played in Dark Age of Camelot. The closest thing there was the Tauren, which are these giant ox-like creatures from the Horde side. Horde forever, by the way. And so I played this Tauren, but instead of being part stag, he was part ox. So I called him Oxhorn. And by this time I was in college, and I was starting to publish YouTube videos, and I was getting creative with video making, and I started a YouTube channel making World of Warcraft machinima videos, and for lack of a better name, I just called my channel Oxhorn after my character. And my character would show up in some of my old World of Warcraft machinima videos as a character, and so it made sense at the time. But now I'm doing all of these Fallout videos, and I stream other games, and so the whole Oxhorn thing doesn't make much sense anymore. But I had to stick the name, right? I had to keep the name that I chose for myself. So, but not that I mind it. I don't mind Oxhorn as a name. Clayton Hill says, this game is actually very terrifying. Well, guys, you're in for a ride tonight. Lieutenant Dangle says, no need to read this one, Ox. Okay, Thank you very much, Lieutenant Dangle. I appreciate it. Man of Warb says, a car crash survivor in Sydney Hospital asked, was I brought here to die? The nurse replied, no, you came in yesterday. Oh, Sydney, was I brought in here to die? Go blimey. I can't do Australian. Put another shrimp on the barbie. I can't do it. Whatever Tube says, do you think the Enclave is in space or in a hollow Earth? I hate to get political, but play on, sir. I mean, you're not really getting political when you're talking about the Enclave. God, I love this place. Ha ha ha, you rock, bro. Thank you, Whatever Tube. Honestly, I think that the Enclave is dead. I mean, I'm going to disappoint a lot of people, but I don't think that they survived Elder Lions during the events of Fallout 3. Now, there might be a few little factions here and there, little offshoots that tried to survive, little splinter cells or whatever. But as a faction, I mean, all of their leadership is gone. They were defeated on the West Coast, and I think they've been defeated on the East as well. Jocelyn Ryan with a super chat says, told my friend to buy an Oxhorn body pillow. He said he'd sleep on it. Why do you guys got to do this to me? Nick says, hey, Ox, what happened to the window fan to draw the smoke out of the room? It's there. It's in there. See the cord? There's the cord. It's just on the other side of the blinds. Protostar says, we don't sound like that. I know, right? But what do you sound like? Put another shrimp on the barbie. I don't know, right? I told you it was a bad impression. It's a bad... A dingo ate my baby. It's a bad impression. I'm sorry. Bender Rodriguez says, how do you circumcise Moby Dick? You send down 4 skin divers. 4 skin divers? I shouldn't be laughing at this. It's not funny. That's crass, and our chat is above it. Bender. Why is that funny? It's not funny. Carol Ann with a super chat says, anti-joke time. What do you call a joke that isn't funny? A sentence? Yeah, no, that's right. That's a good one. Thank you, Carol Ann. Jake Ben says, maybe some doctor recommended vibes too, Ox. Wink, wink, lol. Hey, I'm always down for having good vibes. Tonight's the night about good vibes. 4 skin divers. Look at that whopper. Crikey. Oh, isn't she a beaut? Murden Philippe, a member for 2 months and a Silver Ox, says, did you hear they're coming out with a new flavor of Coke? Froggy Cola. Just a sip, and you're sure to croak. Ribbit. Love it, Murden. Thank you so much. Punyhead says, Ox, will you do more Raging Dark Souls on Twitch? I mean, maybe. I don't I don't know. I've still got it installed. I haven't loaded it up in a long time. I've been too busy. Jake Ben says, you saying that it's not funny, but I'm over here cackling like a schoolgirl. I mean, a schoolgirl has no place cackling over a 4 skin divers joke. I mean, that's just crass. Aunt Tifa says, Viva la Ox, knit sacks for life. Thank you for that one, Aunt Tifa. It's a reference to yesterday's live stream in Mad Max. If you haven't watched my Mad Max streams, I mean, that entire game is about ball sacks. There's no other way to say it. It's just the characters are named after ball sacks. The landscape regions are named after ball sacks. Like, everything is named after ball sacks in the game, and I don't get it. Why? there's only so far you can take a ballsack joke before it stops being funny. And okay, when I first start playing the game, the lead bad guy's name is Scrotus. Sure, okay, ha ha ha, ballsack joke. But now we just keep getting them. We're what, 5 streams into it, and we've discovered the knit sack region? Is it gonna end? Is it ever? I'm asking, because I don't know. Is it ever gonna end? Can they just calm down for a minute with the ballsack jokes, really? Or is that just a thing in the Mad Max universe? Has it always been that way? In Mel Gibson's Mad Max movies, were they just going off on ballsacks the entire time? I don't get it. I never watched them. I mean, the Charlize Theron one that I watched, I mean, there were some bald people, but there wasn't a lot of ballsacks. Why? Jake Ben says, I'm supposed to be above that joke as a professional, but not tonight, lol. Well, at least you're having fun. And I hope everyone's getting the good vibes tonight. Whatever Tube says, maybe a dingo waits ya baby. Seinfeld. Yeah, that's right. I was channeling more Elaine Bennis there, wasn't I? Axon Media Seattle says, Ox, you've been playing a whole string of games that have been quite testicular. You have no one to blame but yourself. But I didn't know. I mean, we played The Ascent, and they had testicle talk in that game too. It's like we can't get away from it. Every game we play, it just a testicle pops up. All right, we got about 3 minutes, and then we're going to dive into Mortuary Assistant, and hopefully we can be free from ball sacks in this game. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hope. Jake Ben says the chat took a steep dive off a tall cliff with those jokes, lol. I know, you guys bring out the worst in me. You really do. Testy Rant says Cluffs. Yeah, it was in Far Cry 5 too. It was Far Cry 5, had the Testy Festy. Then there was something in The Ascent. We had an entire quest where we had to go, kill a bunch of mutated creatures in a basement and steal their testicles for some reason. And now we've got it in this game. In Mad Max. It was Scrotus. King Shio says, Ox, you know that balls and farts will always be funny. I mean, I guess. I mean, Mozart loved farts. Even Shakespeare loved farts. If Mozart and Shakespeare loved farts, who am I to get all snooty? I guess I shouldn't mind, really. Julian Z says, Ox, come on. Our chat stopped being above it a long time ago. We play a game that revolves around ball sacks, so a joke like that is just par for the course, as long as this doesn't move into merchandising. Like, I understand that sometimes I'll come out with merchandise dealing with things that we talk about in chat, like the Mirelurk Den one, and the End of Dungeon Steamer Drunken. We're not doing testicle-themed merchandise. I'm just saying that now, right? There's plenty of that out there. They've got, testicles you can hang from your bumper and all of that. Just not in my shop. We're not going there. Don't even ask for it, okay? JTS79 says, a quick game for Scotch and Smoke Rings. Papers, Please. Dystopian Russia. Setting where you play as a customs agent and decide who can and can't come in. Mainly puzzles. I've heard of Papers, Please. It's by the same guys who did... Oh, well, I did an entire lore series on it. Why can't I think of it? The ship, the sailing one. I did an entire lore series on it. Why can't I think of it right now? The Mort... It was the ship. Anyway, yeah, no, he's a great author, and I want to do Obra Dinn. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, TJ. It was the Return of the Obra Dinn. The same guy who did the Return of the Obra Dinn. That was his previous game, Papers, Please. So yeah, I want to do that. I want to play that sometime too. It looked really good. Chris McLaughlin says, first task in mortuary exam, cadaver sacks. I hope not. I really hope not. Matthew Bryan on Facebook with a donation of stars says, hey, Ox, sorry I was dead to the world earlier. Don't worry, I'm not going to be in the game. I'm too scared for that. Oh, that's okay, Matthew. I'm just glad to see you today. I'm glad you stopped by to say hi. If the game is too scary, I totally get it. Where am Moneygold says, at least you can say the name has testicular fortitude, lol. This is just going to be the night now, isn't it? You guys are just going to do testicle jokes to piss me off. Is that what it is? What did I ever do to you? No Name says, all right, so no testicles means no Oxhorn body pillows are still on the table. No Oxhorn body pillows. Just not going to do it. Just not going to read those comments now because it just feeds you. I'm feeding you now. I'm feeding into your depravity, and I'm not going to do it anymore. Jocelyn Ryan says the body pillow is sounding... Why? Why? Just could you stop? All right, I'm going to play the game. Sit, shut. I'm going to play the game. Let's go cut up a cadaver, because that's better than talks about testicles and body pillows now. I'm starting to get pissed off. Hold on. All right, let's play the game. I'm going to get it up. Here we go. I'm not reading that whatever tube. I see that and I'm not reading that. Lights. Here we go. Oh, no. Right, gotta fix something. Yay! All right, sorry about that. So for some reason, the game wasn't showing up on my monitor when I had it in full screen. So I had to pop it out into windowed in order to get it to work. Scotty P says balls. Jocelyn Ryan says, what was that about the chat being above it? They're definitely not above it, Jocelyn Ryan. Thank you for that. Rachel says, this is what happens when there aren't any new power armors or leaked set photos. Chat has no fuel. Chat has to fuel your ox rage for your ox rants. Well, they certainly know how to do it. I'm making it too easy is the problem. I've made it way too easy. Matthew Ryan says, so any timeline for getting a stinking Wolves shirt? It's one of the designs that I'm getting produced right now. Then Jake Ben says, we de-microphoned him, lol. That you did. All right, here we go. All right, time to start a new shift. Come on. Oh, there we go.
All right, here we go.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second here. Okay, I've got a problem. There was an intro cinematic scene when I tested this. Here. Here we go. Let's try this. I don't want to miss the intro cinematic, so let's try this. I erased all save game data. Brian Isaacs says, please keep Eastern Kentucky...
I'm so glad it's almost over.
Here we go.
Congratulations, sweetie.
Thank you.
I'll never understand why you chose such a macabre field.
There's nothing disturbing about it. It's just
but I'm proud of you. I really am. You've come so far. So, you haven't told me what's next. Will you get a job where you are, or...?
They actually have everyone they need. But my old teacher, Mr. Delver, transferred me to his office to finalize my internship there.
Oh, well, that's good. I remember you mentioning him. Where's he located? Are you moving away from me?
No, I'm not moving. He's actually located around here. Riverfields.
Oh, Rebecca. I don't like that.
Grandma...
Even I've heard things about that place. I'd just be worried about you.
People make up stories. Death is a scary thing to a lot of people.
She looks like a
we try to
mortician.
explain things we don't understand, and we want comfort when we lose someone we love. I mean, no one's embalming any ghost bodies or whatever. It's fine.
All right. I'm sorry. But I wanted to give you this anyway.
They both look pretty rough.
Here.
I don't know if I want that.
Just take it, please. It should be yours anyway.
A religious charm? Is that what it is? Like,
Thanks.
Did she take it?
All right. Enough spooky stuff. I'm so proud of you. When is all this happening? When do you start?
I've actually been there for a few weeks now. My review is tomorrow.
Okay, so that's brand new. That wasn't in the demo.
All right. Here we go.
Okay. Now, let me go through a few more super chats here. Brian Isaacs says, please keep Eastern Kentucky flood victims in your thoughts and prayers. I'm going to look that up after the broadcast, Brian. I didn't realize there were flood victims in Eastern Kentucky right now, so definitely in the thoughts and prayers. Hope everyone is safe. No Name says, he complains about our abuse, but comes back every week for it. He truly loves us. Yes, because that's what love is. Abuse. Great, thank you for that one, No Name. I'm just kidding, everybody. Alt Grendel with a message retracted. Thank you for that one, Alt Grendel. And then Jake Ben says, all these ball jokes have really turned into below-the-belt hits. Right. All right, people were saying the subtitles were not on. I had them on, but after I deleted all data, it turned it off. All right, so we've got quality is set to ultra. Look sensitivity. Yeah, that feels pretty comfortable. Anything else? I'm not going to invert it. And everything else looks okay. Right, so we're back in this place, which we all remember from the demo. Oh, yeah. It's a Unity game, so we can touch everything and throw it around. What to expect after death. Didn't this game start in an apartment complex in the demo? So it looks like they changed the story just a little bit. All right, so there's the bathroom. I actually have a reflection now. That's cool. Still this creepy photo on the wall. I mean, who hangs that in a mortuary? All right, what's on the desk here? We got a red swing line stapler. Office space will like that. Calculator, nice. Pencil. Pencil, used to sign the paperwork left on the door. Oh. Quick inventory. Access quick inventory and choose the item you wish to use. Most but not all places where items can be used will cause the use item icon to appear. Okay. Riverfields Mortuary. Oh, there's the note on the wall. Rebecca, one last thing I forgot to give to you. Please grab a pencil from my desk and sign. Thanks, Zoe. P.S. Good luck. Okay. Large items are held in your hands. If both hands are full, you will need to drop a large item before picking up another. Smaller items are kept in your pockets. After selecting an item, its description will appear below it. If an item can be dropped, a drop button will appear under the item description. All right, a pencil. Used to sign the paperwork. Do we put it in our hands? Why would they give us this tooltip now if we couldn't put it in our hands? Oh, right. Okay, I signed the paperwork. Okay, so that's what I had to do. I had to make sure it was in my inventory. Oh, now it's gone. Now that I've used it, it has disappeared from my inventory. Then I right-clicked on it and then chose the item in my inventory. But now it's gone. I don't need it anymore. Okay, so what's next? I signed a paper. Can I open the door? Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, so it's twilight. The sun is setting. It's going to be a nice day here at the office. Let's open these windows, get a fresh breeze in here because, you know, never liked the smell of embalming a cadaver.
Rebecca, great. Perfect timing. I just finished with Mr. Dalton here.
Oh my
Please
God.
wheel him back to cold storage and bring us Mrs. Page.
Wow, this is all brand new. This wasn't in the demo. Moving the deceased. Use the gurney by standing behind it and pressing the gurney interact key. Then walk backwards with the gurney down the hall. All right. And of course, in order to move the corpse, we have to walk backwards while staring at his face. Cold storage. To bring a body in or out of cold storage, open the bay with the body's name, pull out the rack, then move the cart over it. Okay, so this is Oswald Dalton. Left mouse button. Oh. There we go. There's Dorothy Page. But hold on, let me put this back now. Okay. There's Dorothy. Bingo. Soli says, been a while since I caught a stream. Hope you're doing well, Ox. Just turned 27 today. I feel so old. Do you have any plans to play Atomic Heart? You know, I don't think I've ever actually heard of Atomic Heart. I'll have to Google it after the program, but thank you for that one, Soli. All right, so we got the body in there. Let's grab the gurney and twist it. All right, she's so creepy looking. That's fine. Creepy looking dead lady.
All right. I'm just finishing up something here, so why don't you grab the clipboard and start recording identifying marks. I'll get out of your way when you're done and let you hop in here.
Okay. Clipboard. A clipboard used for forms and keeping track of mortuary tasks. Large item. View the clipboard. Okay. Name Dorothy Page, age 87. Let's record some distinguishing marks here. Let's start here. Inspecting a body. Hover the cursor over unique markings such as moles, scratches, bruises, and interact with them to record them in the clipboard. Okay. Ooh, is that one emitting some sort of gas? Oh no, it's just hovering over it to try and show it to me. What was that?
These old windows never stay latched.
And it begins. All right. Rotate. Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary here. So no fingerprints. Oh, we got a mole. I guess we don't record that? Oh, God. Ew. Big mark on her back, and what's that?
Great. Climb on in here and put everything into the record system.
Well, I didn't check the other
Don't
ones
forget
yet.
to take the printout to the front desk so Zoe can add it to the packet for the family. After that, we'll get started.
Okay. So, I guess I don't inspect the rest of the body. It's weird because I could have sworn there was something on this arm in the last version. All right, so now I need to put the packet something or other here. What am I doing again? I got to put the packet in here, right, for the family? All right, that's where it goes, I think. He said something about the computer. I got to print out something on the computer. Yeah, here we go. Riverfield's network how-to. To enter cadaver information, click the...
What was that?
I didn't say anything. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry.
What? I don't remember that. Did he say, don't die here, or I'll die here? Enter the cadaver information. Click on the record system icon to open the program. Match the section on your clipboard to the corresponding sections on the computer. Once all findings have been entered into the system, click Submit to print out embalming records, then file the records up front to begin embalming. Okay. So, record system. Name, Dorothy Page. Age, 87. Head, nothing. So we've got left shoulder, a rash and a hemangioma. We've got a right leg, a hemangioma, and a left leg, a hemangioma. That's a lot of hemangiomas. Is that typical in old age or something? I don't know. That's it. Entry 2. I don't think there is one. Submit. Yay! Okay. Riverfield's Mortuary Embalming Report. An embalming report. A packet of mortuary paperwork related to the handling of the deceased. File up front so they are available if requested. Large items. Cool. You're just going to chill here for a bit? Yeah. Let me know if you hear any more creepy voices. Or... Oh. Okay, that's just part of the tutorial, right? All right. That's not actually visible to the character. That's just the tutorial. Right, I gotta put this... Oh, right, I gotta right-click and choose Embalming Report.
Time to embalm.
Time to embalm. Great. Ooh, did I knock over that vase? What? I did. There's the coffee pot that I knocked over. I guess I knocked over the vase too. I don't remember knocking over the vase. Hey, Raymond Delver, head mortician. Mr. Delver's business cards. Riverfields Mortuary, established 1970. Oh. Hello. Forgot about this. Okay, nothing there. Right, let's go do the next one.
All right. I've set everything out so you can just go ahead and get started. I'll be monitoring.
All right.
Everything's on your list there if you need it.
EG says, too bad they don't recycle bodies like the Reapers. Too bad, I guess. All right, so there's the clipboard. There we go. Retrieve body, check. Inspect body, check. Wire jaw shut with needle injector and setting needles. Okay, needle injector. That's a trocar. I guess needle injector? Yes, needle injector and setting needles. Those are eye caps, PVC tubing, moisturizing wipe. Where's the setting needles? Is that eye caps used for holding eyes shut? Fast eye setting needles. There we go. Okay. So we're doing something to the jaw here. Setting the face. Hope you guys are ready for an education. This is what morticians do. Pull the manipulator up and press the injector button to drive barbs into the skull. Then twist the wires to shut the jaw. God.
I can't use that here.
Okay. What am I doing wrong? Slide it up. Check. Oh, I see. That's a whole lot of them. All right, we're going to stitch this thing closed. Oh, yeah, one thing at a time.
There we go.
All right, yeah, we don't want a big grinning mouth. All right, so that one is done. Clipboard. Insert eye caps to keep the eyes shut. Oh, I'm going to hate this. Eye caps. Oh, I think I already got them. All right, let's insert those eye caps. Placing the eye caps, use the manipulator to open the eyelid completely. Interact with the eye to place the cap, then close the eye. Ugh. That's the wrong way. Oh, God.
All right.
Delightful. Ugh. All right, next up. Clipboard. Let's see. Mix the embalming fluid in a pump. Glutaraldehyde, methanol, humectant, and formaldehyde. Glutaldehyde? Oh, that's handy. Glutaraldehyde. Yep. An arterial fluid base used for firming and preserving tissue. Yep, that's got to be my ISP. It did it once last broadcast, too. So that was really weird. Sorry about that. But I think I'm back. At least I'm back on Facebook. Formaldehyde, an arterial fluid base used for firming and preserving tissue.
I can't hold anything else.
Oh, your hands are full. You are only able to carry 2 large items at a time. Drop an inventory item. Choose an object and click drop. Okay. Well, what was...
Sometimes we get chemicals that haven't been stored properly, and it can make them pop like that. Just keep doing your thing. I'll get it.
Right. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, well, let's go ahead and dump a chemical in here. Glutaraldehyde. No? Mix the embalming fluid in the pump. Glutaraldehyde. There we go. Okay. Then this one. Formaldehyde. Then this one. Humectant. And then this one. Methanol. A chemical used to hold formaldehyde in solution by preventing polymerization. Wow, we are learning science today. Great. All right. Well, what's next on the clipboard? Make an incision in the carotid artery and jugular vein with a scalpel. Carotid artery and the jugular vein with a scalpel. Ugh. There's the scalpel. Here we go. Using items. Some items need to be used directly on the body. To use an item, open the quick inventory and select the item needed. Well, we don't... Hold on. And the scalp... Carotid artery... Hold on. Oh, and... Okay, check. Use forceps to clamp tubing to both veins and connect to embalming pump. Okay, forceps and tubing. Tubing. And forceps. Okay. Forceps. Tubing. Oh, yeah, that's great. Wonderful. Patrick Van Roost says, "Hey, Ox, long time no see. Hope you and the fam are doing well. We're all doing really well. Patrick, good to have you back on the program." Okay, and then I presume we turn this on. Let's see, where's our clipboard? Check, check, check. Engage the pump and let the body drain. I remember this being my least favorite part. Gross. Adam M says that I missed his super chat. Sorry, Adam. Let me go up here. Adam M says, "Hey Ox, I was here but was watching Team America with friends. Anyway, sad I missed all the pillow talk." Oh God, my chat does not have pillow talk. Tell me my chat does not have pillow talk. But then he gifts 5 Oxhorn memberships to the community. Thank you, Adam. And congratulations to E.G., George, Virtua Master, Clell Biggs, and Alan Campos. All right, thank you for the generosity, Adam. And congrats to everyone who got a membership. Kristen Engelhart says last week was, aw, cute kitty. This week is sew up the mouth and mix the formaldehyde. Yeah, it's quite a stark difference. Well, I hope you're happy, guy. I'm learning my lesson here. Let's see. Next up, turn off the pump, remove the tubes, and close the incision. Okay, turned off the pump. Let's remove the tubes and close that incision. Super easy. There we go. Right. But there's a guy right there. Did you not see that? Did you not? It's not even night yet. What is going on? Oh, man. It's not even night yet and this is happening? God. Okay. Fill an empty IV reservoir bag with cavity fluid, then insert the trocar into the abdominal cavity. Bag, fluid, trocar. Okay. Bag. Fluid. Which one's the right fluid? Moisturizing wipe.
I can't hold anything else.
Okay, hold on. Let's do the... Is that the fluid? All right.
I'm missing something.
Insert the trocar into the abdominal cavity. Okay. Trocar.
I can't use that here.
Okay. I need to cut something. I guess I gotta fill the reservoir bag first. Oh, that's right. This is the fluid. Okay, I remember now. And it's full. Okay. There's the incision. Oh, this is the part that I hated. Okay. I hope no one's eating.
There we go.
God, that was disgusting. I could not do a job like this. Danger Jim says, "Evening, Ox. Sorry I'm late. Are we expecting a sudden and darkly comic twist soon? Oh, here we go. Never mind." Yeah, I'm just not going to look in random directions because, you know, just not going to look. It doesn't happen if you don't look. Mix the cleaners in the bathroom closet to create a tank cleaner. Then pour it into the embalming pump. All right, well, let's go. Let's go mix a cleaner. Oh, yep. Let's just go mix a cleaner. Here we go. Right. Cleaner base. A solution of corrosive inhibitors. Add descaler to create the mixture needed to clean embalming machines. All right. We'll add the cleaner base. Cleaner base. All right, no, we need to...
Can't hold anything else.
We need descaler. Let's drop the tank cleaner. Okay, now we need to get descaler, right?
That's not it.
Okay, so where do we get descaler? What? Was there something in the mirror just there for a second? Oh, this game is going to freak me out. All right, descaler. It's got to be in here somewhere. Edward Chapman says, hi, Ox. Hi there, Edward. Right, I know you're judging me, dude, but I've never done this before, even though my character is supposed to have done this before. Descaler. Mix cleaners in the bathroom closet to create the tank cleaner. Then pour it into the embalming pump. Maybe it's already mixed. Yeah, that's tank cleaner. All right, so I guess we don't have to mix anything. It's already mixed. Yeah, okay. Apply moisturizer to the facial features. A wipe used to moisturize the skin. Oh, don't worry, lady. I'm just going to moisturize your face. Move the wipe across the facial features while holding down interact until the location is used up.
Tell you what.
What?
Why don't you go ahead and head out? I'll take over from here.
Oh.
Are you sure? I just got here.
Don't worry. You're doing great. I'll get the last of your paperwork sorted today and call you in for your first shift.
Okay, well, there you go. There's the game. I guess I did the moisturizer wrong. Sparrow's...
Go ahead. It's fine. I'll give you a call when we get someone in.
Sparrow says that I missed his super chat. Sorry. Sparrow says, Ox, today is my birthday. I'm getting older. Such a sad thing, but glad to be here to celebrate it with you in the awesome chat. Well, congratulations on your birthday, even if you are getting a bit older. We're all dealing with that same thing. We're all getting older, but at least we're getting older together. Edward Chapman gifted 5 Oxhorn memberships to the community. Thank you, Edward, and congratulations to Phil, Jamie, Sunny Fusion Sunrise, Droid Noises, and Psychow. Congratulations, you guys, and thanks again, Edward. And happy birthday, Sparrow. Right, well, there you go. That was our first embalming session, and that totally didn't happen just now. We'll head on out. Okay, job done. Hooray. Gold star, check mark, thumbs up. Let's check that mirror one more time. All right, and out we go. Achievement unlocked, my first body.
It was just really weird.
So some stuff fell over. That's not a big deal.
No, I know. It wasn't even my fault, but he sent me home right after that. I'm just really worried. He was supposed to finalize my stuff today.
And he said he would, right?
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah, It just didn't feel like he meant it. Like he just said it to get me out of the building. Wait a sec, I have another call. Hello?
Hey, Rebecca. It's Raymond.
Oh, hi, Mr. Delver. Look, if I did anything wrong today, just...
No. I wanted to apologize. You've done a fantastic job. I'm just not feeling too well. That's actually why I'm calling. I know it's late, but we just got 3 new cadavers, and no one else can make it in right now. I was hoping you could come in and take care of them.
Well, yeah. Are you sure? I mean, of course.
Excellent. You're doing me a huge favor. I took care of the rest of your onboarding. We're all set. And your new badge is in your personal belongings drawer in the back room.
That's great. Thank you. I'm on my way right now. I hope you feel better.
Thanks again. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye. Holy shit! That was him. He signed me on. He needs me to come in tonight.
See? I told you it was fine. Congratulations.
Thanks. I have to go, like, right now. I'll talk to you later. Where are my keys?
Brady Jables became a bronze ox. Congratulations. Thank you, Brady Gables. And Sparrow gifted 5 Oxhorn memberships. Thank you, Sparrow. Congratulations to Richard Smith, Andrea McCowan, the ex-presidents, and Ryan and Dale Schumacher. All right. Well, so I've got a bit of a full screen issue here. Let me see if I can fix that.
Mr. Two Shades. Yeah, and this is the One Song Radio Station. We're gonna play with this the One Song Radio Station because we're gonna play the same song because it's all we have the budget for. I'm DJ Two Shades.
That's how you do it, everybody. I remember that from the last one. All right, I'm having a hard time getting this to be full screen. So let me try one more thing. It's not working. All right, well, I can do my best here. Now, there's a tiny white little border at the top, but this is the best I can do. And you saw me turn subtitles on, so subtitles are on. Yeah, that's as high as I can make it. All right. One Song Radio. Death and Decay, a book covering the process of science and decomposition. Embalm, a book about the history of preservation and how people use it to cope with death. Keys to the apartment, car, and the front door of Riverfields. All right, we got our temporary items. Temporary items do not take up space in your normal inventory. Use a temporary item by directly interfacing with the object that requires it. All right. So I guess that's a temporary item in the right there. That must be the mother? No, that's a photo of Grandma. Thank you. One Song Radio. The nicest people are dead. Music band shirt, sports. Wow, these are some generic shirts. I remember having a lot of fun looking at all of the boxed foods. O-Cuds, bombs, buff bombs, tooth time. Let's see, what's this? We've got Happy Tofu, Milk, 2%. Whole life full. Can we go in the bathroom? Nope. All right. Out the front door. Connor McGuire became a bronze ox. Thank you, Connor. All right, Riverfield's Mortuary. Let's walk around to see if anything is out of the ordinary. So there's a basement. Maybe that's where the furnace is, where they cremate bodies.
All right, guess I'll head to the back and get started.
Yeah, let's head to the back and get started. Why did she do that? What happened?
Hi, Rebecca.
Mr. Delver, I need help. Someone's outside the mortuary.
Just
Oh.
try to stay calm. I know you're scared. I'll unlock the door in a moment.
What?
This is very sudden, but listen to me. We have to start right away. I'm sorry. I didn't know until it made itself known this morning that it was here, let alone bound to you. I had no way of knowing the possession had started.
What? Look, this isn't funny. Stop.
You need to take this seriously. You need to act quickly.
This is insane. I'll just leave. I'll just fucking leave.
You can't leave, Rebecca. I can't allow that for you or for others. It's far too dangerous.
What am I supposed to do then?
Most bodies I work with at night are fine. So we stay calm,
Most.
okay? We embalm, file the paperwork, everything. Treat it like a normal day. Staying focused will help. I left some things for you on the desk. I'll call again when you get to the embalming room.
No, wait. Ugh, damn it. What the fuck? This is insane.
So he locked us in.
This is so stupid. It's just some hazing for the new girl or something. Just play along and do your job.
Hall key. Old key. Tape recorder. Okay. There we go. All right, I fixed it. Where's the tape recorder? Here it is. Huh. They didn't give me a tooltip for the tape recorder. All right. Mr. Match, a matchbox. One left. Right, just a normal day at the office. Julian Z says, Ox, missed my super chat. Sorry, I was trying to get through the cutscene. Julian Z says, lol, DJ Two Shades just makes me think of a Discount 3 dog. Yeah, or a Lonely Miles. Connor McGuire became a bronze ox. Thank you, Connor. Julian Z says, missed his super chat. Sorry about that, Julian. And Orlando T says, good luck. This game scared the poop out of me. Let's get some poop scared out of us.
fucking quitting tomorrow. I mean, who does something like this? That's not it.
Oh no.
All right, listen carefully.
Look, I'm sorry, but this entire thing is extremely unprofessional. If this is how you treat new hires, I don't think I can work for you. This isn't funny.
Rebecca, you don't have to believe me, but I hope you do before it's too late. The only way to save yourself is to banish the demon before you're too far gone. To do that, you will need to learn the demon's name, bind it to its chosen body, and burn it in the retort. Look, I know this is a lot to take in. I wish I could do more for you. I had years to learn what I know. You have hours. I've recorded a number of cassettes to instruct you in the hope that having a physical object with a known message will help you stay grounded. I won't be calling again. You can't trust the phones. Anything can be manipulated. Listen to the tapes. Learn the demon's name. Burn the correct body. The most important thing in the room is in that cabinet. Open it up. Good luck, Rebecca. I'm sorry this had to happen.
This is insane. Whatever. Just be the professional one, grab a body, and get started.
All right, so, I mean, if he knows all of this, why did he make us do it? 3 bodies come in tonight. He already knows there's like a demon loose or something, and he's got to bind it to a body and burn it. Well, let's let the new girl do it. A mini cassette tape, a small cassette labeled 1, Night Shift System.
The Night Shift Database. A computer program combining all my findings into one reference point. The database contains all the information on the process of expulsion, the tools used, and most importantly, all the markings of the known demonic names. If you ever forget what to do, replay these tapes or look it up in the database. The collection of demonic names is the most crucial piece to the puzzle. You will need this information. My ID card is in my personal belongings drawer. On the back is the passcode to access it. Use it.
Personal belongings drawer. The Book of Typhon, Conversations. 6. Typhon walked among his disciples, and he spoke. God, I can't believe this. Well, we've quickly gone from scientifically reproducing how to embalm bodies to demonic hell fanfiction. Typhon walked among his disciples, and he spoke. He who does not truly let the Lord into his heart shall be judged by his sin and destined to serve those who truly believe. For all are assigned to the halls of hell. 7. Abandon God as he has abandoned you. Bring Lucifer into your hearts and revel in his glorious sin, for all are damned. There is no hope for God, or of God. All are marked for the houses of hell, as all are hopelessly lost. You have been left behind. And as he passed, Onaran looked upon Typhon with disgust and said, I will not turn my eye from God. Satan has no dominion over the Lord's creation. Typhon looked unto Onaran and said, Pray as you wish. Fall to your knees at this moment and call to God. Perhaps today he will step down from the heavens, and all doubt shall vanish. Pray to nothing, and behold the truth. I will take from your God's creation the ashes of man, for it burns eternal in sinful fire. Oh, there's more. Typhon held the charred remains of Derod and walked among his disciples, spreading his ash upon their flesh, setting the reeds in his hand ablaze. He said unto Onaran, See now that all are marked in the glory of Satan. Onaran beheld a flash of light upon the skin of each disciple as Typhon passed, and from it he saw a mark burned deep into their flesh, one of 3 for the houses of hell, for we all are destined to serve his higher purpose. And Typhon extended the ashes of Darod to the hands of Onoran and said, bear the forgotten flesh upon your own, ignite its sin, and accept the true God. Okay, so I wonder if this is actually part of a key to the puzzle. He saw a mark burned deep into their flesh, one of the 3 for the houses of hell. The process of possession.
At every moment, the demon is funneling its energy through you, weakening you, until you are unable to resist. Identifying a demonic entity is a delicate balance. The further you are from possession, the more time you have. The closer you are, the more the demon will make itself known, allowing you the information to guess its name and the body it's bound to. The only way I've found to tell how far along a possession is on your own is to scribble on a piece of paper. Don't think about it, just scribble. Look carefully. If you notice anything strange, it's starting to take hold. There's a notepad and a pencil on the desk in the front room. Checking from time to time can give an idea of how long you might have.
Okay. This is creepy as hell. No pun intended. Well, this is locked. That's locked.
Whatever. Just grab a body and get started.
I need to get... Alright, so maybe I need to go back to the front room. Get the piece of paper and the pad and... make sure I'm prepared. Okay, was this not a pad? I'm so confused. I mean, the note... There it is. Paper and pencil can be used to check how far one has slipped into possession. Use in the inventory. Okay. All right. Well, I haven't slipped into possession just yet. Now, the only thing is I wanted to gain access to the computer, but he said the password was in his desk or something.
The Night Shift Database, a computer program combining all my findings into one reference point. The database contains all the information on the process of expulsion, the tools used, and most importantly, all the markings of the known demonic names. If you ever forget what to do, replay these tapes or look it up in the database. The collection of demonic names is the most crucial piece to the puzzle. You will need this information. My ID card is in my personal belongings drawer. On the back is the passcode to access it. Use it.
His personal belongings drawer. E.G. says, the one night my Christian family joins me to watch. Oh, God, I'm so sorry, E.G. I hope they're still watching. Okay. It's just a video game. We're fighting the demons. That's the point. We are opposing the demons. We shall fight them and send them back to hell. We are the good guys, and the demons are the bad guys. This is kind of like saintly, what we are doing. That we are engaged in good saintliness. Cannabisure says, hey, Ox, sorry I'm late tonight. Hope you and the family are having a good week. Thank you, Cannabisure. Hope you are as well. Lily Pelletier says, just stopping in to say goodnight. Ox, you're doing an awesome job. Thank you, Lily. Okay, my personal belongings drawer. And of course, it doesn't tell us where that drawer is. He said drawer. Ooh. What's that? Hello. Well, we found a number pad. Ah! Oh, man. Why does he have such a creepy face? Mr. Delver's work badge for body pickup at local hospitals. Oh, we got a key. Extra keys. Mr. Delver's extra keys to the mortuary. My new work badge. Raymond, I really need a key to the hatch outside. Cleaner is low, and you mentioned having some down there before. I know you don't trust anyone to go down there, but having a copy of the key would make things a lot easier for everyone. Zoe. All right, well, I can't take this key, so I guess I don't need it yet. This is his personal belongings drawer, but we don't find what he talked about in his message. Large old key. An old key, not sure what it belongs to. All right, well, I've got it. A large old key. All right, well, I have done my due diligence, exploring absolutely everything. Okay. Ha!
Yeah, screw all of whatever this is. I'm getting back to work.
I'm not. I'm listening to the tape.
To banish a demon to hell, it must be bound to its chosen body and burned. The three objects in this cabinet are your tools. First, the clay tablet in the center is called a mark. Placing the smaller pieces in the correct configuration will spell the demon's name. Second, the bottles on the top shelf are a special reagent that will react to the mark. Add a bottle to the embalming mixture during the process. When the mark is placed on the correct body with the reagent inside, it will force the demon to become bound to it. Pay attention to signs that you have chosen correctly. They can be obvious or extremely subtle. Once you are certain the demon is bound to its vessel, burn it. Finally, the pieces of paper on the right are called letting strips. It must inscribe the sigils of its name in our world to begin the evocation. You will need to uncover these sigils to use them.
Jeez.
Hold a letting strip up while wandering the mortuary. If it begins to smolder and burn, you're close. When the paper combusts, the sigil has been revealed somewhere in that area. They can be anywhere, so look on walls, under objects, inside furniture, anywhere. The demon will inscribe its sigils over time to try and hide them, so check regularly. Once you uncover the sigils, use the night shift database to decide which demon you're dealing with, and use that knowledge to create the mark. The steps are simple. Add the reagent to the embalming mixture, uncover the sigils, build the mark and place it on the body. Then, when you're certain, burn it in the retort.
Adam M says, Ox, next week we've got to play, and it flew off the screen. Let me check that real quick. He says, next week we've got to play Spiritual Warfare to make it up to EG. Yeah, I guess we'll have to. Sorry about that, EG. And then Gamma says, good evening, sir. Have you considered playing the Dead Space series? A remaster is in the works, and when it's done, I plan to play it. Orlando says, look at the back of his badge for the code. You might want to take notes for this one, Ox. Really hard to get the true ending with your, well, that's a spoiler, so. All right, thank you, Orlando. Letting strip, a special piece of scripture with the ability to reveal demonic markings. When a demonic marking is near, the parchment will smolder and combust, bringing the marking into the material world to be found. Use the letting strip. Well, what did I find? What did I find? What? That happened really quickly, and I don't understand what I found. Uh, 9425. All right, well, we've got the code for the database. Let's access that.
Whatever. Just grab a body and get started.
Okay, I guess I can't do that yet, but we found the code. It's 9425. We'll do that later, and I really don't know what I just uncovered there. The Wizard Emporium became a bronze ox. Thank you very much, the Wizard Emporium. No Name says this woman needs to learn to ignore her phone when the boss calls. Could have avoided the entire creepy night. Yeah. Roranka says, or Roranapa says, gotta look in that area. It might be within the cabinet doors. Yeah, that's what I looked. Right, well, I guess we'll just move forward.
Crummy old building. Lock me in here. Scare the shit out of me.
Oh, wait a
Alright,
minute.
Let's check you out.
I think I just saw it. It was on the other side of this wall. That's where... What was on the other side of this wall? Oh my god! Do I have a flashlight? All right, so it's kind of like a clock face. It's an L shape inside a diamond. Right. I need to get the clipboard. This was... What's his name? Benjamin Janey. Okay, where's the clipboard for Benjamin Janey? I don't remember all of the steps without the clipboard. Here we go. Here we go.
At least I can keep track of things.
Benjamin Janey. Nothing on that back.
Hello? Nope, nope. New job. I'm getting out of here.
She's like, nope, I'm done. That's it. That's enough. The body's stood up. I'm good.
How long I went to school, you career path. Fuck this. Fine. Maybe. No. Maybe everything's fine. It's fine. What? No, I'm just saying things. I just need to get back to work. It's fine.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. This is great. Okay. Where were we? Right. What? Huh. Strange markings on the right wrist.
Screw this. I'm getting back to work.
Achievement unlocked. I ain't afraid of no ghost. There's a mark on the right ankle. Hello. There's a weird mark on the left leg. Hello, what's that? Something on the face. How do I get to the face?
There we go.
Okay. Back to the computer. Name, Benjamin Janey. Age, 53. Head, blemishes. Right arm, mild abrasion. Left arm, contusion. Right leg, contusion. And left leg, keratolysis? Guess that's it. Submit.
I need to file the copy up front.
Just stay there, Benjamin, please. Okay, just filing a copy up front. Just filing a copy up front. Wait a minute, did we ever... I don't think we did this section. I feel bad about your family. Tell them I'm sorry. I didn't know there was going to be like demon stuff. Okay, let's file it.
Time to embalm.
Okay, there it is. Time to embalm. Well, now we have we have access to the computer. What was the passcode again? It was 4925 or something like that. 9425. No, come on. What was that? Huh? Someone saying something? Why does this look like the... Oh, that's right. This is supposed to be in the 90s, right? Okay. I hope you guys are ready for some reading. Night Shift Database. This database is a collection of all my findings related to the banishment of covetous demons, the history of the demonic, and the tools I have found through my research. Years of travel and piecing together whatever relics remain have been compiled here. The navigation bar at the top right leads to the following subsections: history of the demonic, identifying demonic tendency, or tenancy, sigils of demonic names, and tools to combat demonic forces. Path to banishment: embalm each body with the special regent from the cabinet. Use the letting strips from the cabinet to attempt to reveal demonic sigils. Compare the found demonic sigils to the demons' names within the Night Shift database. Build the mark to match the demons' names. Pay attention to each body for demonic activity. Note that bringing an already embalmed body back out to reinspect for changes may be necessary. What? Place the mark on the body believed to have demonic tendency. Burn that body in the retort before possession retakes. Oh my God. Collection of demonic history. Since I first experienced contact with demonic entities, I have dedicated myself to researching everything I can to prevent their attempts at possession. My journey has taken me all over the world in search of answers. I have found that no particular religion has a full understanding of the demonic. While bits and pieces remain true in various interpretations, there is much that is inaccurate or simply unknown. I have compiled what I have found from various archives and relics. None of this is integral to banishment, but this knowledge may still be of use. Whitney V says, that one about the lobsters on the Titanic is the funniest joke I've ever heard. I mean, we've all got our own senses of humor, Whitney, and I'm so glad you brought yours. Thank you. Okay, recovered language. Okay. Athenian texts and language. Athenian is a long-dead language recorded to be lost in the burning of the Library of Alexandria. Only a handful of religious scribes had knowledge of Athenian text and its spoken language. After the fires, what little was known was recorded and hidden to keep safe. Known as the ethereal language, it was believed to be the tool of angels to communicate with man. Few have been allowed access to the remaining documents. Ethan and Antaian, demonic Ethan? What are we getting into? What is this? Satan's exile from heaven and his hatred for God drove the creation of the desecrated tongue Antaian. Its records had been combined with the remaining documentation of ancient Ethan in... I'm sorry, but ancient Ethan just... We shall uncover the sacred texts of Bob in an attempt to discover more of the ancient language. Below are all of the translations I could find. Format Ethan, Antaian translation. Some words simply do not have an Antaian equivalent, which is signified by NA. Okay, so here's a bunch of words that we can use to translate stuff if necessary. Kofra, blood, blah, 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 blah. All right, I'm sure this will come in handy later. Rezev, Tevish, death. Below are recordings I managed to capture of Antaian being spoken from the mouths of the deceased and their translations. Kosim Kotrish Kui I will drink your blood of sin. Grav Ukain A, pray in my name. Shan't Ferriscar A fear the arrival of my house? Oh god, I hope I don't have to translate any of these. Did you hear a drawer slide open? Quartered lettering. EG says, please don't summon the demons tonight, my mom. Don't worry. I promise no demons shall be summoned tonight. You're all safe. This is, we're fighting the demons is what we're doing. We are going to send them back to hell. Okay, quartered lettering. When the church found someone to be guilty of sin beyond the forgiveness of God, the accused could atone for their sins and re-enter the grace of God by undergoing a cleansing of sin known as quarter-letting. A priest would bless the holy blood that remained in the sinner before cutting the wrists and allowing the remaining blood of sin, known as the copris, to flow freely into an urn. Oh my God. The blood would be drained until the accused became weak. This weakness was believed to be the body being unburdened from the weight of sin. The amount was believed to be approximately a quarter of the sinner's blood. The copris was then burned as the blood was believed to be part human and part demonic. The halls of hell. When Satan and his followers fell from grace, he forged from his throne a great hall. In this hall, 3 houses were built, and he gave positions of power to his disciples within them. These disciples were to covet the souls of all sin and gather them to bring destruction to God's creation on earth. They were given charge of the 3 great houses within the halls to build and command their armies as archdemons of the devil, known to humans as the covetous demon. Okay, so these are the symbols of the 3 halls. The mark of the 3. In the mark of the 3, the devil's hand is seen holding 3 fingers up, surrounded by the iconography of the different houses. Okay. What? Yes? Everything okay? Who's knocking? It's open. Okay. I mean, I could leave now if I wanted to. Right. I am unsettled. Okay, so I had to do something about... Oh, God, this is so confusing. All right, and these are the symbols that we've got to put down there. Did any of them look like... There's the L. Is that part of the name?
You should have fucking died. I will slit your eyes open, and your last vision as they wither will be of the flesh being peeled from your legs, and all that will be left is eternal pain and darkness. You will beg me to take your pathetic carcass.
Oh, yes, if you notice anything strange, it's starting to take hold.
Jesus Christ. Come on! I just wanted to listen to the tape.
At every moment, the demon is funneling its energy through you, weakening you, until you are unable to resist. Identifying a demonic entity is a delicate balance. The further you are from possession, the more time you have. The closer you are, the more the demon will make itself known, allowing you the information to guess its name and the body it's bound to. The only way I've found to tell how far along a possession is on your own is to scribble on a piece of paper. Don't think about it. Just scribble. Look carefully. If you notice anything strange, it's starting to take hold.
All right,
There's
so that...
a notepad and a pencil on the desk in the front room. Checking from time to time can give an idea of how long you might have.
All right, so I'm fine there. Now, hold on. There was something about the 3... Could you guys just stop for a second? Don't call my name. He saw a mark burned deep into their flesh, one of the 3 of the houses of hell, for we are all destined to serve his higher purpose. It was one of the 3 of the houses of hell. So one of the 3 of the houses of hell was burned into his flesh. Those are the houses of hell. There were 3 marks on that body. Ah, there were 3 marks on that body. But we don't have the 3 slashes as one of the options here. All right, so there's some sort of pyramid. All right, I got to run an ad real quick. All right, there's some sort of pyramid, and then this looks like a hook of some sort. We don't have a pyramid. We don't have a hook. So that must be unrelated. We do have an L. And we found the L. Right there. That's kind of like an L with a dot. Yep, L with a dot. All right, I'll put that there for now. Okay, now. Let's finish with this creepy thing. The lesser spirits. A demon's powers are limited to that of their making. No one entity is strong enough to break into the world of the living on their own and must rely on other spirits to achieve this goal. The following are various entities whose purpose in the demonic plane is to act as tools to reach beyond the veil. These forces have many uses beyond those of the covetous demons and have appeared around the world where the fabric between the living and the damned is thin. The woman in white. A fleeting manifestation of the House of Desolation, this entity has the power to have a more physically influential presence in our world. A covetous demon will form a bond with this spirit long enough to reach between worlds and perform its desired task, be it spying on its victim, attacking, or funneling demonic energies to it to make them more susceptible to possession. The woman in white is only a partial physical presence. While it can inflict harm to the living, it is limited in its power and will dissipate quickly. The Shadow Man. A weaker manifestation of the House of Immolation, the Shadow Man is often seen as a guide, though it may also be used to spy on the living. A covetous demon may form a bond with this spirit to attempt to influence or confuse its victims. The Shadow Man is often seen standing out of the corner of the eye, moving quickly in and out of sight, or lurking in the shadows. The Mimic. The Mimic is a weaker manifestation of the houses of invidiousness and is used primarily to view the living. The Mimic is the embodiment of the devil's envy of humanity. This manifestation longs to look at humans as possible, but suffers eternally to only ever be a stiff, disfigured shell. What the true form of the Mimic is behind the shell is unknown. It has been recorded many times on closed-circuit television, often viewing the living only to vanish quickly when seen. So it looks like those are the wraiths that we're going to be experiencing today. No, come on! He said that was the last time he was going to call.
Hello?
Hello, Rebecca? Rebecca?
What the?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Identifying demonic tendency. While learning the name of the demonic entity is more about waiting, identifying which body is experiencing demonic tendency requires paying close attention. While any of the bodies can be manipulated, it is far easier for the entity to control its own vessel. Sudden movements, large or small, can be a sign of tendency. If a body appears to be more active than others or strange markings start to appear, it may be signs of demonic tendency. However, the demon is trying its best to remain elusive and may manifest these manipulations on other bodies, which is why it's important to take note of which body is experiencing these events. The more events linked to a specific body, the more likely it is to be the chosen vessel. The appearance of new markings on the body, sudden movements, large or small, repeat movements, is one body more active than others. When a demonic entity is present, the vessel it is occupying may form markings not previously observed. Inspecting a body additional times is important to spotting these. A body with a demonic inhabitants may display sudden movements. These movements can be as small as a twitch of the fingers or as large as a full body manipulation, and we've got a video.
All right. This working? Yeah. This thing is huge. So, I guess, this is David. Raymond, this feels insane, but I think you were right. This has happened a few times now, but let me see if I can get in here.
Ah!
There it is.
Ah, come on!
Fuck.
Ah!
Fuck!
My reaction, exactly, man. Just, no. Okay. All right, sigils of demonic names. Immolation. This is what we found on him. Invidiousness and desolation. These are the three houses. Each of the covetous demons belong to one of the three houses of service in the halls of Satan, the houses of sin. A demon's true name is composed of 4 sigils of bondage. Below are the 3 houses and all known covetous demons within them. Immolation. Okay. Balmet, Anak, Telduk, Sebas. All right, so of all of these, the only one it could be is Sebas, because so far all we've uncovered is the L, and it had the dot. We did find this marking on the body, so this is a contender. Sebas. Invidiousness, or Invidious, Shadat, Azel, Kovos, and Maset. Okay, we've got a problem. We found the symbol on Shadat and Maset. However, we did not find this symbol of Invidious. Desolation. Veriketh, Furmonk, Teshek, and Uzkaret. And of these, only one has the symbol. No, this one has it as well. So, we've got 2 contenders in the House of Desolation. We've got 2 contenders in the House of Invidious. We've got 1 contender in the House of Immolation. So we've narrowed all of these demons down to 4. And we'll narrow it further once we know the house. Now, we saw this symbol on one of the bodies, but we don't know if that means that this is the right house. We've got to inspect the other bodies too. Tools to combat demonic forces. Tools of expulsion. An entity must be bound to its original vessel, and that vessel destroyed in order to stop the process of possession. Throughout my work, I have managed to discover and establish a set of tools to bring about banishment of demonic entities. The occupied body must contain the regent, the mark must have the correct demonic name, and the mark must be placed on the correct body and burned. Below are the tools I'm aware of and their usages. The mark. The mark is one of 2 tools used to bind the demon to its chosen vessel. Each slot holds a sigil that represents a part of the demon's name. When all 4 are placed in the correct configuration, place the completed mark on the vessel believed to have demonic tendency. The mark will react to the baleful regent inside, binding the demon to it. Once the demon is bound, burn the body. Uncovering the demon's name. The evocation can only be completed once the demon has inscribed the 4 sigils of its name into our world. They are hidden from us until revealed by the burning of letting parchment. Once all 4 sigils are discovered, the name of the demon will be known and the mark can be built. This is an example. We have found one already. We only need 3 more. Baleful Regent. The Regent is the second part of the tools used to bind the demon to its chosen vessel. It has a unique ability to react to the mark with the demon's name. Since it's unknown which body the demon occupies, it is important to add the Regent to all the bodies being embalmed. This ensures that once the mark has been built, any of the bodies will be ready to receive it. The demon will do whatever it can to breed doubt, so it's unlikely, though not impossible, that any noticeable change will occur once the mark and regent are in place. The choice of body and demon must be certain before burning the body, so we need to put the regent in the embalming fluid for every body we do this to. That's 3 bodies. Letting parchment. The demonic evocation can only be completed once the demon has inscribed the 4 sigils of its name into our world. They are hidden from us and must be revealed. Letting parchment, or letting strips, are special pages of scripture marked with calling symbols and Athenian texts. I can't believe his name is Ethan. Ethan, of all names. An Athenian text that will cause the demonic sigils to burn into our world when near. To use letting parchment, simply hold a strip up. As a demonic sigil is approached, the paper will begin to smolder. The closer the parchment becomes, the more violent the reaction will be, and it will burn. When the paper combusts completely, the sigil is revealed and the area must be searched. All right, well. What? Did somebody just ring a bell? The doors are open! I closed the doors! You know what? We haven't done this outside yet. Now that the doors are open. Oh, God.
That's not it. That's not it.
Yeah, come on, man. Jumping at thunder. It's not even right. Okay, it's not outside. I mean, maybe they put it on my car. No. Why'd she leave the door open? Come on. Close the door.
That's not it.
Okay. We got to start embalming one of these bodies. Now. What was I doing? Okay, let's put this away. Clipboard. Clipboard. Right. Okay, wire the jaw shut with the needle injector. Can't believe I got to do this again. All right, hold on a second. Let's make sure we read everything in here. Night shift. Let's go back home. We read the sigil of the demonic names. We read the tools to combat the demonic forces. We read identifying demonic tendencies. Did you see that? Did you see that? It was a mimic. It was a mimic. It was. Why? Why? Oh, screw you, dude. Just screw you. Oh. Okay. Needle injector and setting needles. I'm just gonna close this. I'm gonna close this too. Just because I'm pissed off. Okay. Vital Mist became a bronze ox. Thank you, Vital Mist.
There we go.
Okay, insert the eye caps. Eye caps.
All right.
Scotch. Vitalmist says, thanks for all the great videos. Thank you, Vitalmist. Mix embalming fluid. So glutaraldehyde, the reagent, methanol, and humectant. Right. I am not going to forget the reagent. Yeah. Okay. Reagent. Okay. What was the next one? Glutaraldehyde, methanol, humectant, and formaldehyde. It's bleaching. Formaldehyde. Glutaraldehyde. Methanol. And what was the last one? Humectant. Humectant. Where is the humectant? Humectant. Okay.
No.
What? Who said that? Who said that? I'm just going to put my back on the wall over here. Okay, clipboard. All right, make the incision in the carotid artery and the jugular vein with a scalpel. All right, we need scalpel, forceps, and tubing. Man, I'm going to have this down by the time I'm done. Scalpel. Forceps and tubing. Those eye caps. Tubing. Let's get rid of the forceps. Tubing. Moisturizing wipe. Syringer. Disposable mask. This is missing info. Wow. They shipped this game with missing info. Okay. Tubing. Yay. Okay. Then we just gotta pump it, right? Engage pump. Oh, something bad's gonna happen here. Already died, see. What? No subtitles? I have subtitles on. Yeah, no. Just... Who's calling it? Turn off the pump and remove the tubes to close the incision. Okay. Fill an empty IV reservoir bag with cavity fluid and then insert the trocar. Come on, man. Oh, is that the bag? Yeah. No, it's a cremation bag. We don't need a cremation bag. What the heck, man? What the freaking heck? Okay. What do we need? A bag. The bag. Just need a freaking bag here. Just want a bag. Some moisturizing wipe. Where's the bag? Why couldn't it all be set out for me like it was last time? I gotta go through this nonsense again. Give me the freaking bag. Cavity fluid. Where's the bag? Oh, there's the bag. Okay, then I gotta put it with cavity fluid, right? Okay. Fill cavity fluid and then insert the trocar into the abdominal cavity. Oh, man, my least favorite part.
There we go.
Mix the cleaners in the bathroom closet to create tank cleaner. Then pour it into the embalming pump. Oh, I gotta go out here. Tank cleaner. That's the cleaner base. A solution of corrosive inhibitors add descaler to create the mixture needed to clean the embalming machine. So then I got to put it in here, right? And now I've got the tank cleaner. Could you not? Could you just not? Oh, okay. Ah, hey, guy. Anyone up for some light reading? Which is the one that had the different demons? I think it was in here. The lesser spirits. Here we go. All right, we just saw the Shadow Man. House of Immolation. But we also saw the Mimic. House of Invidiousness. All right, we've seen one Mimic. We've seen one Shadow Man. We have not yet seen the Woman in White. Can I turn these lights back on? Where's the switch? Jeez. Okay. Apply moisturizer.
All right.
Achievement unlocked, flying solo. Julian Z says, Ox, do you think the code for the computer might work on the keypad in the cabinet? It's worth a try. I doubt it, but it's worth a try. 9425. It's a longer code. All right, it's longer. Oh, hey there, Mimic. Okay, so that was another Mimic. So we've seen two Mimics, one Shadow Man. So far, House of Immolation. Just don't talk at me, guy. I don't want this face to talk at me. We gotta do this more. We gotta do this 2 more times, don't we? All right, time to run another ad. Okay, so now for the inspection. Eileen Rivas. Use the opportunity to light up a new cigar. Okay. More scratches. Is that the House of Immolation? No. All right, we got all of these. More scratches.
There we go.
Nothing on the head? I guess we don't have to inspect the head. Okay. Oh, that's a circle something. Circle something. Okay. Entry 2. Alien Rivas, age 24. Right shoulder, we've got keratolysis and hemangioma. Right arm, we've got a mole. Left arm, we've got mild abrasion. Right leg, we've got mild abrasion. And left leg, we've got contusion. I'm hearing whispers. Is anyone else hearing whispers? Oh, hi. There she is. That's the shadow lady. I wonder how close we can get. Oh, she's just all bent over, isn't she? Did I die? Do I have to start over? What happened? Oh, cripes. Cripes, cripes, cripes. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. Well. the embalming report. Okay. Well. Oh, man. And I just appeared outside? What even the heck? I thought I could get close to them. I totally thought that they were just going to disappear when I got close, but no. She grabbed me. All right, what's first up? Wire the needle injector and the setting needles. Okay, needle injector. There's that. The setting needles. Okay.
There we go.
Then we got to do the eyes, right?
All right.
Okay. Ah, embalming fluid again. Well, let's open this. Let's get the reagent. Hey there, Mimic. That's 3 times that we found a Mimic, and 1 time for the other guys. We're getting serious House of Immolation vibes here. 3 Mimics, 1 Shadow Man, 1 White Lady. Right, there was 1 more. The methanol something or other, right? Methanol. There it is. All right, now we got to do the trocar. And the scalpel. Okay, I'm going by memory here. It's make an incision and right. We got to get the tubing and the forceps. Forceps. And where was the tubing again? I remember it was really hard to find. Oh, where was it? Where was the freaking tubing? Why can't I never find it? Oh, tubing. There it is. PVC tubing. I thought that was the mask again. Okay, that's not a mimic. That's not a mimic. That's not a shadow guy. That's not a lady. Who is that? Did we just let him sit there? Yep, he can sit there. That's fine. Ah. Was that Benjamin? Was that the guy that I just embalmed? I mean, he sat up before the embalming process. We just saw him at that door. We just saw him at this door. Oh, God. Right, what am I doing now? Okay, turn off the pump, remove the tubes, and close the incision. All right, turn off the pump, remove the tubes, close the incision. Okay. Fill an empty reservoir bag with cavity fluid. Trocar. Okay, we've got a trocar, cavity bag. Embalming fluid, or cavity fluid. Incision, trocar. The Wizard's Emporium says, Ox, I want to thank you so much for the content during these hard times. A lot of my family and friends lost a lot during the massive flood of Kentucky. Thank you. Why am I just now hearing about this? You're the second person to talk to me about it during the broadcast. I'm going to have to look it up later. I'm so sorry. Thank you for stopping by and letting me know. Where's the frickin' light switch in that room? There's another symbol in that room. We gotta get the lights on though so that we can see it. It's a squiggly little S with a dash. It's like an N or an H with a dash. This one. No, this one. It can't be Sebos. So it's not the House of Immolation. It can be Shadat. Oh, don't go out on me, lights. No Name says, I don't know if I should be afraid or annoyed. This demon is obnoxiously loud. Yes, it is. The House of Invidious, Shadat. It's got the L with the little dot. It's got the H with the dash. But so does this one. It could be Furmok as well. All right, so Furmok has two Z-type shapes. And Shadat has very different shapes. It's got like an H and then a circle. Wait a minute, a circle. What? Is it just me or does that look very similar? Oh my God! It's the same symbol. Hey, Shadow Man. That's two Shadow Men. What? I can't put these back? What? What? I can't put them back? What? No.
Can't hold anything else.
I was just putting them in here temporarily. I didn't think they were permanent. All right, what was that last symbol? It was another H. So HLH. Okay, so I can't take them out, but I can swap them. All right, let's make sure this is right. We've got circle, sideways H, L, upwards H. Circle, sideways H, L, upwards H. We have found these two symbols. We found this one scribbled down on our notepad. The only problem is if Desolation also has one of those symbols. And no, it doesn't. Both of these look like Z's. In fact, I'm not seeing the circle symbol anywhere else. It's not in the House of Desolation. It is in the House of Immolation, but it's on Telduk, and Telduk doesn't share any of the other symbols. I think we've got it. We've got the right symbol. We've got the right house. It's the House of Invidious. It's Shadat. We know our demon. Which body? We've seen Benjamin get up and, walk around a bit. So we think it's Benjamin so far. That's the first corpse we did. Ah! It changed! It's now a circle with an X. No other symbols come close to matching that. I mean, I think we're close. All right, fill an empty reservoir bag with cavity fluid, then insert the trocar. Oh, we were in the middle of that when we got interrupted. It's not letting me do it now.
Rebecca, it's me. It's your grandma. I need you to let me in, sweetie.
No.
Don't you love your grandma?
No. Ah!
It's so cold out here. I want to come in. Let me in.
I thought she was on the other side of the door. No, she's at the window.
Let me in, you little bitch!
Come on. Come on. Could you just I want to finish this.
There we go.
Oh, come on.
Hello? I need to report a missing person. Sorry. Her name's Rebecca Owens. She's 14. She has a drug problem. I don't know. She was here at the house.
Slit your wrist.
I understand that. I need you to check them. All right. I'll keep an eye out. Thank you.
Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. Tank cleaner, moisturizer, return the body. Liquid courage. Oh! Oh, what?
Hello? I need to report a missing person. She has a drug problem. She has a drug problem. Rebecca! Rebecca!
Oh, God.
Rebecca! Shit. Rebecca. Rebecca. Oh my God, no. No, baby, no. Oh my God. Fuck. Okay, baby, don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. I'll get you out of here. The police are just right up there. I'm coming back. I'm coming right back. Hey! Hey, I found her! Down here!
Right, I'm guessing that was a flashback. Okay. Flow clean. We've got tank cleaner. So who was the guy? Her dad? Wait. Ah, I knew it! H! It's the upwards H. It's exactly what we said it was gonna be. It's the upwards H. Oh, that's very different. Oh, that's the house. That's the symbol on the house. I think. The Invidious house has a small circle down here. It's Shadat. We have found all three of these symbols. The only one we haven't found is that one, but we did briefly see it scribbled. But still, we can process of elimination this. We know three of the symbols. Are there any other guys that have these three symbols? 2 H's and an L. No.
No.
Just calm down, house. No. So this symbol is a circle with a triangle, an upside down triangle. What's the significance of that? We're not seeing any symbols here with an upside down triangle. And it's not part of the House of Invidious either. This is like a peace sign, not an upside down triangle. Maybe we need to inspect Benjamin's body, see if there are any new marks on it. Let's finish up with, what's her name?
All right.
Is that new? Okay, let's put it back. His body is out. Benjamin. Oh, that symbol is gone now. What? The symbol is gone now. What? The symbols can leave? Let's inspect the body. See if there are any more marks. That one is still there. That one is still there. It hasn't changed. Why did that symbol change? Oh, there's a new marking there. It's the triangle with the three dots, the three circles. The same one we scribbled down. It's the triangle. This has got to be the body. See how it's got the triangle with the three circles? Hollis says, not a glitch, a clue. Oh, it's giving us the house. Which is the right house. We've got the right house. We've got all of the same symbols. We've matched a symbol on the body. The question is, do we burn the body now? Because I think we've got the right guy. Or do we go ahead and finish with the other body?
Are you sure this is the right one?
Oh, come on, man. I mean, let's go over the evidence again. Is it too late? Can it be too late? I'm pretty sure this is the right one. I'm pretty sure this is it. Achievement unlocked. I know you. Did it get to us? Did we get possessed? Did it jump inside?
Good.
Is it over?
It's never over. But you survived.
What do you mean? Can I leave? I want to go home.
You can leave. But once an entity finds you, all the houses of hell will do anything to get back to you. I'm sorry, but it doesn't end here. From now on, there is always a chance this will happen again, no matter where you are.
I don't want this. I just want to leave. What do I do?
I'm sorry, but there's no going back. I've spent years learning everything I can to keep these entities at bay. It's the only thing we can do.
So what, you're waging some selfless holy war?
It's not a war. It's survival. And I'd hardly call it selfless. We're caught at the front line of something larger, but I don't do this for some greater good. We either face it, or fall to it. I wish I could claim to be someone better, suffering hell to save us all. But I simply want to live another day, just like everyone else. When I first experienced this, I had to make a choice. I could run and spend the rest of my days in fear, or I could learn to face it and keep some semblance of a normal life.
Normal. Right.
It's not a life I would want for anyone, but choosing between a life of fear or control. You're the first person I've met to face this hell and survive. So I'm offering you a different kind of job. Work the night shift. Learn what I know. Give yourself a chance at a life beyond fear. I don't know what you experienced, but I know it uses the worst parts of you against yourself. The more you experience, the more you'll confront the darkest parts of your life. But through it, you'll become unbreakable. I'm offering the tools to take control. The choice is yours. I hope you come back.
Is that a setup? Ending 1 of 5. Shifts completed 1. Times possessed 0. Demons banished 1. Bodies embalmed 2. Bodies burned 1. So I got 1 of 5 possible endings. Oh, I see. So it's set up for replay value, I guess. No Name says, so rosaries, holy water, and Hail Marys are out of the question then, huh? I guess so. No, we've got sigils and icons and, fluid that we pump through the bodies. And if after playing this game you experience abnormal happenings around your home or have sudden changes in the behavior of yourself or loved ones, reach out immediately to your local church and paranormal investigators. Yeah, sure. I got 1 of 5 endings. Shift 2, continue? I think I'm done. Look. I mean, I got it, right? So, I'm guessing that each experience is a little bit different because every time they randomize the symbols that you find using the burned paper, and they randomize which body is the one. So it's the same puzzle, but slightly different each shift. That, I'm guessing, is what this is. So then the other endings, I am really curious to find out what the endings are. So clearly there's an ending if you burn the wrong body. Clearly there's an ending if you get possessed. What happens if you just burn all the bodies? Is there an ending there? The chat says keep going. I mean, I'm out of time for tonight, but let's continue, see what happens. So we're back home. Let's turn off the music. Vicky T says you missed some things in her apartment that would change the game. I did. I didn't realize her apartment would Photo of Grandma. I saw the photo of Grandma. She's got a tiny little apartment. What an inconvenient place for the microwave. Oh, what did I miss in the apartment? There's nothing here. Wolfio's, milk. I can't open the ice tray. I mean, I can pick up all of the cereals and the breakfast foods. What could I have possibly missed in here? Oh. Oh. My dad's necklace.
Love you, Dad.
10-year coin, my sobriety coin. Oh, wow. My dad's sobriety coin. So had I looted those things, it would have changed the ending. So I've got to loot them again. I wonder why. I've got to loot all of the tapes again. Okay, so it is the same thing. There's the third tape. Do the symbols appear in different places? Ah. It's got a T. That one. Oh. Hey there, Mimic. Six 4646. Why did it change? So it could be Anik. It could be Masset. It could be Fermok or Uzkaret. Yeah, this is what I was thinking. It's essentially the same puzzle, but it's a little bit different each time. Well, let's get another mark of immolation here. Or whatever it's... a letting strip. Alright, what have we got? Robbie Avocado. Alexandria Fletcher, Harvey Camacho. So it's 3 bodies again. I mean, I really don't want to have to embalm these bodies again. That was just... tedious.
At least I can keep track of things.
Nothing? Nothing? Wait, there was something on the other side. Scratches.
There we go.
Okay. Name, Robbie. Age, 36. Head, hemangioma. Right shoulder, rash. Right arm, no, left arm, keratolysis. And left leg, mild abrasion. What did I forget? Well, it's left leg. What? Did I miss something on the left leg? Left arm. Oh, I forgot the left arm. All right. Well, ladies and gents, I think I'm done. I got an ending. I think it was a good ending. And it seems like from here on out, the game is pretty repetitive. It's a series of different shifts with 3 bodies each time, and it does the same thing over and over again. A really creative game, pretty frightening the first time through. I think from here on out, it gets less so, and it just becomes more of a puzzle. Anyway, so I'm going to head on out because I've got stuff to do in the morning. I've got a live stream. We're going to be doing Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I believe is what it's called. So I'm going to get that on my machine, make sure it's all looking good for tomorrow's live stream. Thank you all for joining. I hope you had a great time with this game. I think I'm done with this for now. I don't think we'll play more episodes of it. So I'm going to find another game to replace it with for next Thursday. Have a wonderful rest of your night, everybody. Thanks again for coming to Scotch and Smoke Rings. Happy birthday to all of the birthdays out there. Stay safe to everybody experiencing flooding right now in Kentucky. And I'll see you all again very soon with more lore videos and more live streams. Bye-bye now.